How's it going?
Mr. James Links. Well, drunk again, are you?
Well, I get the cargo where it's going, don't I?
Hey, it's your license and your career, pal. All right, here's your paycheck. Huh?
That's all I need. Thanks.
Here, take it.
Hey, Alf, should I ask the lady to have a drink?
Don't forget your mail. You got kids, Links. Why don't you spend more time on them for a change instead of drinking it all up?
First hits to the wind again?
Yeah, bite me.
Jimmy boy!
Raya?
What perfect timing. Have I got a perfect job for you?
Rat face? Perfect like that disintegrating cargo to Jupiter, Raya?
Hey, I paid you.
That was time and expenses I wasted on you.
Not in the face, Jimmy boy. You know what will happen.
Right.
They're top on Earthers hitting Martians because of the density difference. You don't want to be fined. Hey, listen, this is a legit deal. You were requested for the job, and I'll pay you everything up front, okay?
I was requested?
Yeah. Check this out, man. Just take that crate to Earth. Easy as can be.
It's just a piece of cake then, isn't it, old buddy? If you think I'm going to take a job from you, you're as dumb as that shirt.
But Jimmy! Now what am I supposed to do? Hey, Dante. Just the fellow I was looking for.
Thank you. You have 2 messages. Hey, listen. Unless you have some emergency or something, quit with the frickin' mail, okay?
Well?
I don't have time for all this, you know? And about that whole birthday present thing. I'm not a little kid anymore. See ya.
Hey!
Your message to Leon Links has been rejected.
What's with you guys?
Have you found ISIS?
No. It hasn't left Deimos Station yet. We'll secure it shortly. You can count on it.
The Buffalo Army is mobilizing. We have little time.
I understand. We have confirmation on the shipper's arrival. Pick him up.
All right, if that's what you want. Spend my money where I feel like it. I mean, I know a thing or two, let me tell you. And a man should be proud of what he does. Even if his kids think he's a bum, I know all about the real world. Intellectuals ain't got a clue, know what I mean? I'm blue-collar stock and I ain't ashamed of it.
Look, I gotta go. Thanks for the drink.
But I was just gearing up to tell you about my kids.
I'm sure they're really special.
You got yourself some really smooth moves.
Shut your trap.
She was probably about the same age as your daughter. You've got it bad, all right.
Ah, cram it.
You got a son, too, don't you? When was the last time you had a heart-to-heart with him, huh?
You serve drinks or just a lot of lip?
Oh, a little of both.
Jimsy! Oh, at last I found you.
Keep the change, man.
Where do you think you're going? How could you think to come to Mars and not give me a ringy-ding?
Just can't
Give me
imagine
a double
why,
the usual.
Melinda.
You're looking mighty fine there, Jimsy. I could just eat you up.
That is exactly what I'm afraid of, Melinda.
Jimsy, I've missed you so. Let's just find a little place
Wait
where
already,
we can be
I'm
alone.
afraid. Why do you do this?
Old man, you've got some nerve touching my woman.
Oh, crap.
Let me guess. Your latest sugar daddy.
You could say that. Rich, powerful, mafia.
Well, that's just about your speed, I suppose. Great.
What a pathetic old geezer you are. Chasing after women like a panting, lovesick schoolboy. It's pitiful.
Hey, I can tell you what she's capable of.
Oh, come on. Don't make it any worse for yourself, greasy grandpa.
What was that, smartass?
All you truckers are greasy perverts. Greasy, weak vermin crawling out of the sewers like rats.
I got your grandpa right here. This looks like grandpa to you, sunshine boy. Not to mention you're a Martian-born brat, so I'll bet you I won't even have to break a sweat.
I'm no skinny mini Martian like those you see around, Grandpa. I may be Mars-born, but I've had plenty of years to learn to compensate for it.
He's not kidding, Jimsy. He's really been working out.
I ain't afraid of this tub. I won't be shoved around by no stinking Martian.
That's kind of pathetic even for an old man. You really shouldn't overdo it. At your age, you could strain something or break a hip. I think we're done with this little exercise, Grandpa. You look tired.
Get off of that.
Picture the sweet darling grandchildren. It's probably nice in your old age to have some family around. Have Grandma put some liniments on this.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Gypsy. In accordance with the Environmental Conservation Act, 30 minutes of mandatory irrigation will commence. Please waterproof yourself and your belongings, and bring any rust-prone articles indoors. Thank you for your cooperation.
If only there was a grandma for Grandpa. Oh, that would be a nice thing. Yeah, I'm getting too old for this. Family. Yeah. Huh? Well, you're one expensive cat, aren't you?
Just give me a few minutes to pick something up, okay?
Mr. Dantes, I have a proposition for you.
What? Who are you?
Yeah, you're such a tease, Raya.
Let's talk about that stupid job.
I gave it to someone else, Jimmy boy.
Stop calling me that, rat face.
Calm down. I asked you and you said no. Talk to me. What do you mean he didn't make it on the transport? He didn't, huh? That sucks. Well, listen, just put a cancel on it, will you? It was a special request package anyway. What now? Hey, seems Lady Fate has got your number. They wanted you in the first place anyway. I'm glad things worked out for us, pal.
Yeah, what's in this thing anyway?
I don't know.
If there's any funny business on this run,
Hey, it's all legit. What's with the pussycat?
a little surprise for my daughter's birthday.
You don't say. And a little light reading, huh?
Always got to improve the mind with reading, you know. You can learn quite a lot from books. From fixing fences to fixing families is what they say. You know, this is all right. We're taking a little trip. I sure hope you like space travel, kitty cat. Try not to barf on me.
Oh, look! Oh, honeycoons! Hi!
Stop the catapult! Inspection has been requested. Takeoff sequence has entered the final phase. Catapult will commence. Please stand down. Damn it!
Off into the unknown.
Search the remaining ships.
Roger.
Built by you. Analysis of theories on the disappearance of fatherhood. A discourse from the 20th century. The father as breadwinner and bedmaster. A look at antiquated family value systems. Sounds like crap. How to be a good father. Step 1, grow up. Most adults are really just older children. While many parents maintain jobs and status in the community, they are just children playing out roles handed down to them. This guy knows where it's at. Step 2, be available. Most parents spend less than 3 hours a day with their children. This is a poor attendance record for a 24-hour job, and a child's rebelliousness is no excuse. Fatherhood may seem common, but it's a heroic and noble calling that is often overlooked.
You'll go and find the children, won't you, James?
Of course. We'll go together, Rachel. We'll be a family again.
That's right. Just like it always should have been.
Oh, man. I hate when that happens. It looks like the compressor's gone out.
Good night, sweet dreams.
What the heck's that? Rachel used to sing that song. Hey, if somebody's in here, come out! I know I heard somebody singing. Hey, is anyone in there?
Who are you?
It can't be. Rachel? Rachel, is that you in there? It's me. It's James.
James Links?
Yes, Rachel. Come out of there.
I'm not Rachel. I'm Dolores. And you're James Links, my destined sir-uncle.
But this is like no LEV I've ever seen.
I am honored to meet you, sir-uncle.
Who's piloting?
No one.
Empty?
Yes, I'm Dolores.
But what in the heck are you? And how do you know who I am? What do you mean, destined uncle?
You are my sir-uncle.
Me?
Yes.
Who programmed you?
You know, I don't know.
Right.
This is the UN Earth Army. Prepare to be boarded for vehicle inspection. We are sending 3 officers aboard.
Well, isn't this just great timing? Now, you... Well, now, I suppose that was easy enough.
Cargo inspection. Are you the captain of this vessel?
Are we close to L2 or something?
Right. Do you have a cargo inventory, please?
Huh? Yeah, it's here.
Hey, this cargo was red tagged after the former carriers were all found dead.
What? Really?
What are you talking about?
I think we better open this robin and have a look.
Come on out, let's talk.
Hey! What did you have in mind?
Let me take that nasty cargo off your hands.
That's an interesting proposition, but I have a reputation as a dependable carrier. I'd hate to screw up my delivery record.
Screw this, record man!
You know, a good beer just never lets you down. Thanks for the assist, by the way.
That hurt.
It hurt you?
Yeah. Hey, where'd he go?
Huh?
Uh-oh, there's someone out there.
What? LED? Oh, crap!
Sir-uncle, what are you doing?
I can't believe this. Hey, I could use a hand. Let me in.
Oh, I don't know if I should.
How do I work this thing?
Oh, please stop it! Sir-uncle, where did you go?
Close the hatch.
What are you doing?
I said close the hatch.
story, anyway?
Retired from the army, sir, about 10 years ago, and then separated from his Martian wife.
What? He was married to a Martian woman?
Appears so.
Oh, well, that just proves he's an idiot. Fine. I'll take over this pissant little case. I love to fight!
Section Manager Assistant Leon Lynx, please report to the President's office immediately.
Mr. Lynx, we need your instructions on the Newman account as soon as possible.
Yes, why don't you talk to the section chief about that?
And what about the dip in capital gains, sir?
The section manager should probably take a look at that, I guess. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm busy. What?
Apparently you don't hear too well.
The search continues for James Lynx, wanted for the murder of an LEV pilot and 3 inspectors. Lynx
it's
was
my
employed
dad.
as cargo
Yes,
transporter
it appears that's
for
the case.
Enter,
We feel it's
and
best
is
you
now
submit
on the
your
run for the
resignation.
Low Defense Surveillance Organization.
But I haven't done anything. I hardly even know the guy.
Being that he's your father, I find that hard to believe.
But it's true. Listen to me. We broke off all ties years and years ago.
And now this company wishes to break all ties with you.
Let me go! You can't do this! Bastards! Hey, man, what's with the hot rodding? Tell me where Noelle is.
Get the let out, people! We've got a deadline! Look alive out there now! Hey, Mark! Huh? Yeah, Richard? There's some guy over here who wants to see you!
All right, Martin. Noelle!
Big brother? Hey, what's up? You need something?
Are you kidding? Don't you know what's happened? Dad's now wanted for murder.
He's what?
And I got fired this morning on account of this whole thing. Have you seen him lately, Noelle? I want to find him and kill him.
It's over!
Hey, quit!
Martin!
Okay.
Rachel, I'm in one heck of a mess now. I sure wish you could help me. Huh?
Well, this is pointless. He's not here. Any other bright ideas?
It's Leon and Noelle. It's really them.
I don't see you coming up with any suggestions. Oh. Hey there, kitty! Oh.
What you got there?
It's just a cute little kitty wandering around loose.
Be prepared to show a lot of love. Reuniting can be overwhelming, but a smile is like the sun on their faces. Hey, I can do that. I can smile. I'll smile and everything can work out.
Work out where? The prison farm?
What the heck are you doing in the bushes over there?
I was just waiting. Smile is like the sun on their faces. Leon! My dear Noelle! It's really been too long.
What have you gotten us into this time, Dad?
I would tell you if I understood it all myself.
I don't want any excuses from you.
No!
You're nothing but trouble.
stop!
As if it wasn't bad enough that Mama died, now this disgrace.
Listen, guys, I don't think your mother is actually dead.
You shut up, Dad. That must be the booze talking again, because I smell it on you.
Listen, if you just listen to me.
Not another word.
Huh?
What the?
Family counseling's over. World Defense Surveillance Organization wired here. You are all under arrest for murder and larceny. John Carter, I advise you to give yourself up.
He's not John Carter, sir.
I'm not the one who did it.
Hey, you're the one who did it. Yeah, right.
I don't even know who this John Carter person is.
Hey, you guys had better cop him before he tries to get away.
Leon, stop it. Hey, you got the wrong man.
Thanks for your assistance, Leon, but I'm afraid you're going to have to come in as well.
Wait a minute.
Stop it! We're innocent!
Hey, my kids don't have anything to do with it.
It just tells me that piece of filth Ender is still drifting around.
The Ender's not a piece of filth.
Oh, you're right. My mistake. The Ender is the excrement of filth of filth.
I'll knock the excrement out of you. You're not fit to touch Ender.
Oh, he touched me with his lazy hand and I'll die for it.
No, Inspector, don't.
Oh, give me a gun! You pay for this insult to my person, John Carter. You and your stupid half-breed brats.
Let him go. They have nothing to do with it.
No, they had everything to do with this, sprouting from your filthy loins.
We were both adopted. I swear we were.
Huh?
Yep.
I know that's how you feel. I guess I deserve it.
But Dad!
Well, listen, this is a touching family moment. I'm just sorry I left my camera at the station, and we can't preserve this moment in history.
Why not just take me?
I decided to study you go, and you don't keep your filthy mouth shut!
Good night, sweet dreams to you. Riding on a ship of clouds, spread your white wings, cover me softly. Good night.
Who was that hitman?
I don't know.
Tell me again what the heck you are?
I'm Dolores, an orbital flame.
And just what does orbital flame mean?
That means me.
So what in the heck are you? A girl?
I'm Dolores, an orbital flame.
We're not getting anywhere.
Sorry.
What kind of lunatic would create such a silly thing? You stay. I have to find my kids.
Okay. But when will you come back, Sir Uncle?
I am not your uncle.
But I was destined to you.
If you have any working circuitry, then remember where you learned that song.
But I don't remember.
Linear train number 34 to orbital elevator. Central station will depart shortly. All passengers, please board now.
How many times do I have to say it? I didn't kill any inspectors.
You maintain that it was the inspector who killed the others and tried to steal your cargo? And this cargo was a robot of some sort, which you left on the moon.
That's right. Sounds like a big steamy load to me.
The whole truth, Gord.
You listen to me, John Carter, and listen good. You and your whole family of Martian spies, we know it! We're taking you back to headquarters, where we'll get you to talk, boy.
No, we're not. Leave my kids out of this.
That doesn't learn, do you stupid dirty ender? Come on, Sammy J.
Sir.
Let's get out of here. Just get that book out of my way. And door open, I'm getting out of here. Oh, Leon. Oh, Noel.
Wait! Oh, please don't go. What will I ever do without you in my world, dear Buck?
Don't you worry, Crystal, my love. Destiny brought us together and will never keep us apart.
Oh, Buck!
Crystal!
This late-breaking update. The murder suspect, James Links, has been arrested and is being deported. The suspect is being conveyed via orbital elevator to Central Station.
Wow, you mean they caught that dude already?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I guess so.
And now, for the restaurant report.
Hi, will you tell me where to find the orbital elevator?
Whoa, some transmission glitch!
I'm sort of in a hurry, please.
Yeah, the orbital elevator is on Earth, of course.
Earth? Thank you. And do you know what it is to be destined?
Sure, it's like a true bond of something that you can never break.
Thank you for being so helpful.
That's all for tonight. See you again same time
Maybe we should
tomorrow.
take more breaks, huh?
Rosen Trading Corporation Fleet Number 3, please pull into Cargo Block D3. I repeat, Rosen Trading Corporation Fleet Number 3, Cargo Block D3.
Commuter ferry Sunrise 6 to Raghuranchi 4. 30 minutes to departure.
Prepare for entry. Staff, please stand by. I repeat,
Area number 16, 20 minutes before entry. Stand by for entry.
Leon, sweet Noel. It ain't fair you gotta suffer for just having a stupid dad like me. That's it. There's only one thing left to do. There's no point going on with it anymore. Oh, Rachel. There's no way out except by joining you. I only hope my kids will forgive me. Yes, everything's going good. It's all over.
What the hell? Are you all right?
Huh?
Ley line. Do what you will with me, but I want my kids set free. I think I'm being totally reasonable with this request.
You have the nerve to talk to me about what's reasonable.
Then I'll be unreasonable.
That must be the orbital elevator. This is strange. It looks familiar. Sunrise 6 departing on schedule. Green light, Sunrise 6.
Looks like a meteor. Did radar get a tracking on it?
Debris radar, this is tower control. Copy? Wow! It's really big!
What is it about you that you hate the Enders so much?
Because filth breeds infection and infection disease!
Oh, I get it. You hang up, don't you? About certain smack that it clean freak. Cut your name in! Oh! 5, 6, 7, 8! You're touching me again!
Sir, Uncle, where are you?
Now we're even, tough guy. Dolphins!
Sir, Uncle, I'll pick you up!
What? How'll she do that?
Unidentified aviatory vehicle descending alongside the elevator. What else?
No response from the warning radar. But surveillance has some images.
Looks like a malfunction. Too blurry to tell.
It's descending at an incredible speed. Estimated speed is 4 million. What? It's 4.2 million, and it's continuing to accelerate, sir.
Oh my god!
Impact to Earth approximately 3 minutes.
Wait, Sir, Uncle!
What's he made of? That's the best bullet!
There he is! Oh no! I can't stop!
Give it up, you clingy freak! Now I've got You're gonna get both of us killed out here!
Emergency alert! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill! Evacuate the facility! Central stations to be evacuated immediately! Leave your belongings and proceed to the nearest exit!
Emergency halt.
Central station evacuation status is 27%.
Sir, unidentified vehicle will break atmosphere in 20 seconds to impact. Everyone try to remain calm! The orbital elevator will not collapse!
What are you doing? Arresting you! You right on, Cutter! Will you let go of me? Stop calling me that!
Sorry for the hold-up, Sir, Uncle.
Nice catch, Dollface. Shoot!
Oh, you're not a nice person at all.
You're putting out! I'm a chicken spectre! Hey, stop!
You stay here and think about all the bad things you've done.
I know. You're under arrest! Come back here! I'm a demon spectre, you filthy You can't leave me out here! Hey! Come on!
completely over.
Oh, stop. You're so dramatic. Oh. Hey, a shooting star. No, it's coming right at us!
What the hell is that? Something's got us. I hate when we get marooned. You're nothing but trouble. So what is the brilliant plan now?
Well, thanks for the rescue would be nice.
Nobody asked you to bust us out, Dad. You've just made us into fugitives too now. You've screwed up my life. I was going places. I just gotta...
What's this?
I hope everything's okay at the construction site.
Hey, Leon, give me a hand with this, will you?
Yeah, right.
There's got to be some kind of memory data stored in here. Huh.
Maybe it's broken.
Shh!
You're wasting your time with this stupid thing.
Hey, that hurts.
Hey, Dollface, can't you help me out?
I can try. James,
Mama?
no matter what, don't hand over Dolores. Please.
It's her. It sounds like Mama's voice, all right, but she's been dead for more than 5 years now.
I'm not sure anymore.
What?
Something strange has happened.
Don't hand over Dolores. Who's that?
That's me. I'm Dolores.
All right, so what do you know about our mother?
What?
Why do you have this message in your memory bank? And who programmed you to learn to sing that lullaby? Talk, you stupid thing!
Oh, don't yell.
Answer me, stupid robot!
Hey, ease up there, Leon. She really doesn't know anything.
But she has to. I mean, where did she come from?
She was just a delivery.
Then deliver the Nimrod and let's be done with it, Dad!
I don't know if I can. These contracts are very tricky things. Hard to get a hold of.
Jeez, Dad, what the hell sort of
great!
crazy
Well,
people do you work for nowadays?
Right on the cake, and you were trying to convince us.
Well,
While all the time you were scared from the start?
Oh, please, don't blame Sir Uncle.
Tell her to back off! This sucks!
I wonder if I should maybe just check in on the site.
A few days ago, I had a life, you know, a job.
Children who reject their father during a reunion are usually hiding their embarrassment at being happy.
I'm turning this bucket in!
Maybe it's for the best, huh, Kitty?
Oh, that...
This is crazy. Noelle and I are not smugglers and murderers.
What?
Be a man and face the music, Dad.
Now listen, son.
He's right. Why keep running?
Wait a minute! We can't just turn ourselves in!
At least they hear our side.
I don't know. They didn't seem all that willing to listen the last time we tried explaining things.
Well, I don't see any other way, Noelle.
There is. We stick together. Stick together as a family and it will all work out. You'll see. Yeah, someday we'll look back on all this and laugh.
Yeah, right.
Oh, piss off, Dad.
Filth! The Ender's making a fool of me! Filth! I hate them!
Chief Inspector, did it look anything like this picture?
What the hell is that? What do the engineers at Narita say?
They said they don't manufacture anything with these specifications.
No, that's not really helpful to us at all, is it? Your drawing sucks! That filthy Ender made a fool of me and I won't let him get away with it. I give my stars and bars for something to get him. There is a full of maniacs, the whole earth not full of you. You want to get that sanity? I'll kill the Clambarson firepower he's got behind him. He's not getting away with this! I want him dead! I want him fried! No!
We'll go back those 5 years. Your mother was conducting weapons development research in the Martian Army.
Yes?
I want to hear the story, too.
Oh. You kids know this story already, and this here, near as I can figure out, is the result of the research your mother was doing. Don't know why it was sent to me.
So you're trying to say this is Mars' new secret weapon?
Given the political realities between Earth and Mars and sentiments about revolution, that puts us on the blacklist of both sides.
Who cares about sides? What about your mother?
Mama's dead, Dad! She's dead, and you have to accept that. The transmission is just static. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, he's yelling again.
Plug it, Peggy!
Hey, calm down,
I'm
Leon.
gonna fall behind just because I'm not
Listen,
there.
son, I feel we need to show some family solidarity here.
Family solidarity, Dad? What pamphlet did you read that crap in?
I'm really listening, Leon. I am. I know it's hard to be back with your dad after all that's happened.
You know, Dad, you just can't be a father when it suits you. You never listen to what anyone has to say. You sure as hell didn't listen when Mama told us she was leaving. You just let her go like that, Dad. You just let her walk out on us. Is that your idea of solidarity? You didn't make any big speeches then, like you didn't even care. Now I don't care. Bye.
Leon, wait! You can't go to the authorities. They'll arrest you.
What other choices do I have now, Dad?
We'll catch the criminal ourselves.
It's hopeless. We don't even know who we're looking for. And I don't fancy myself the action hero.
Leon, I know it's been rough, but you have to trust me.
I didn't lie.
Shut up! I'll never trust you again. All of our lives, it's one thing out of your mouth and another, behind our backs. Well, you know, I, for one, have heard quite enough, thank you.
I have to get back to work.
Noelle!
Leon's right. I mean, I'd really like to believe that Mama built this robot and sent it to us and all that. It's just, what's the point of getting our hopes up just to have him trashed again?
Wait, please.
Good luck, Dad.
I'm sorry I caused trouble.
Why not just leave too?
I'll leave you alone.
Reap what you sow. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Uh-huh. Everything's on schedule. I guess I was worried over nothing. Looks like Richard's got it under control.
Damn it! Oh, this one isn't any good either.
The construction's all going well.
Oh, who gives a damn?
I happen to give a damn, big brother. How's it going there?
It's not going. Wired is watching the company like a hawk. I can't even access the company public internet from here. I'm giving up on this.
There's gotta be someone out there. Hey, you wore the big power suit today, big brother. Isn't there anyone you know who'll listen?
I don't know. I can't think of anyone off it.
Huh? Did you think of someone or what?
Mm-hmm.
Really? These numbers are unacceptable, do you hear me? How are we supposed to make the quarter with lousy marks like that? I'll get fed to the directors at the next meeting. You gotta do better than this, Rolf.
We received several complaints since the Holy on Links thing, and a lot of clients pulled their
That's
stock.
enough! I don't care what it takes, but you smooth things over.
Yes, right away.
What now?
Secretary Bob here. I've got a call asking whether that robot they're looking for has any attachment to our company.
Tell them we're a conscientious corporation and we don't kill owls or make doomsday machines.
Okay.
I swear. What now? It's Lynx. Great.
Yes?
Send this message to Wired. The design is like nothing I've seen before. Certainly not in our arsenal. It's definitely not from Earth. Interesting. Hello, Leon.
Don't hang up.
I wouldn't do that. Everyone's worried themselves sick about you, really. Wow. I didn't know you were dating a sugar mama.
She's not like that, Noelle. Well, I guess I better go in.
Yeah, sure. Bye. Here's her picture. She's a married woman!
Rachel, you're back.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
It's okay. Leon and Noelle are both in their rooms already.
Good.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
Come here. Have you eaten anything yet? What do you say we go and get a bite?
I'd like that. It'll give us a chance to start making up for all the lost time.
Lost time? What are you talking about?
Just promise me this one thing. Don't hand over Dolores.
Hand over? What do you mean? Rachel, you're... Rachel?
Sir Uncle? Sorry to wake you. You were smiling.
Oh, was I?
But I wanted to tell you, I saw a monster in the sea.
A monster?
It was bigger than me and moved really quietly through the water.
Oh, that's a whale that you saw.
Yeah, that you saw.
Just whale. I've never seen one before. They're very rare, so you saw something pretty special out there, I guess.
I can find them again. You want to find them with me?
I don't have time for games. I could sure use a drink now.
See, Linda, I'm totally innocent, but how can I explain?
Seems like they're not willing to hear you out.
They just assume because of my dad.
But you don't have any proof. And without proof, they've got no reason to believe you.
What can I do?
First, calm yourself down. I think we can solve this. Start with the past. There is a file I discovered with documents from our company linked to a Buffram Army engineer. Name, R. Lynx.
Rachel, my mama.
I do know a lot of people who can help you with this, Leon. Diplomats from Mars who have priority access. They can help, but it's risky and will require a deal.
What? I'll do it.
You don't even know what I'm asking yet, dear boy. Do you now?
No. What is it?
The new weaponry from Mars. In exchange for your freedom, you must hand over to us this new, secret Martian technology. And deliver your father to us as well. I'm afraid it's the only way, dear boy. There's no love lost there anyway, is there? It's not like a betrayal or anything. Besides, we're close now, aren't we? And you know you can trust me because I've taught you everything, haven't I, Leon? Haven't I taught you well? I thought so. This is just one way to show your gratitude.
Linda's going to take Dolores off of our hands. Then we can get our lives back. Let's get going, Noel. We're going to find Dad and finish this whole stinking business.
West Coast, nothing out of the ordinary here. Fleet 13 also reporting nothing unusual.
I can't have just vanished off the planet. Oh, whales. Oh, yeah. I like whales with all the cleanliness in the water.
It's the Rosen Trading Company, sir.
Gimme.
Just give me the beer.
I can't sell it unless you got a card, dude.
I'm cool. Really?
You could be Mr. Freeze. Rules are rules.
Come on. Give a fella a break. Look, I'll pay you double, all right? It's no problem. I'll buy you something nice. Huh? All right. Here, take it all, okay? Let's have it. Huh? What? Hey, what gift? What would you kids think of this, you idiot? Right.
There he is!
Get him!
Freeze, pal!
Whoa!
Nice and easy.
Hey!
Uncle, I was worried. Who are these people? New friends? Hello there. That was rude.
You gotta learn to stay put, dollface. You kind of stand out in a crowd, you know what I mean? You probably ought to stick around here.
I'm sorry. I was sad you had left me.
Dad!
Oh, you're back.
Of course.
Excellent.
Aren't we back, Noel?
Yeah.
Who's your friend, son?
Not just a friend. She's my senior manager at the corporation, Mrs. Linda Rowland.
It's quite a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Lynx.
Hello. It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Rowland.
Well, aren't you a special little project? This is completely different from the usual
Who
LED
is this
technology, isn't it? Quite exquisite.
What's she
in fact.
doing here?
She came to help us out by taking this stupid thing off of our hands, Dad. There's a Mars diplomat who wants to give us what we need to clear this thing up.
What?
Dad, we can trade the robot for information about Mama.
Look, it's all been settled already, so don't fight it, okay? We'll turn this thing over and clear our names. Then we can all look back and laugh. Right? Problem all solved, Dad. Thanks to me. Well, aren't you going to say anything? Fine, don't say anything.
Leon, I don't think you really understand all this.
What?
I can't just turn her over. I made a promise to your mother. And I have no plan of breaking that promise.
Sir, Uncle?
Dad, don't be an idiot. This is our best chance of freedom. It looks like they've arrived.
You traitor!
Doggone it! Give yourself up! This is a WDSO! Quiet!
But what about the Mars diplomat, huh?
You poor little pathetic boy. Do you think I care about your sorry hide? That robot is going to fix things right for this quarter, and every quarter after once I sell the schematic. Think of it in the most positive light, sweetie. As your last favor. The corporation so appreciates your loyalty, of course. Don't be a hero, Lynx. I mean it, I'll kill your son. Stay where you are! All right, then I'll kill you!
My son may be a little naive, but he's still my son. And I won't tolerate anyone taking advantage of him. Hey, don't be! Move!
You don't smell like alcohol today.
Yeah, miracle, huh?
Leon, come on!
To me, it's left behind! To me, it's left behind!
You again!
Hey, hold on a minute.
There's another one!
Hey, stop it!
But why? Those people want to hurt you, Sir Uncle. I have to protect you and your children.
I'm glad for that, but you're just making more trouble for us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, don't get all emotional, okay? Planes go down and pilots die. Unacceptable.
They stop, sir. Now's our chance.
Yes! Oh, give them everything we've got, Sonny Dave!
Sir.
More missiles!
But wait, Chief. If we hit
those whales. It's a federal offense.
That's thinking with the old noggin.
Bye-bye now, whales. Sir Uncle is very mad at me.
I'm such a failure.
Here it is. Coping mechanisms for dealing with a depressed child. Always stress to your child that they are not alone in the time of difficulty by showing love and
That
support.
Linda. She sure looked like Mama.
What's that? Don't ever say that again, Noelle.
Why not?
Just because Leon wouldn't like you making comparisons like that.
Right, Dad. Oh, guess what? Look what I got you, Dad.
Huh? We should make a toast. A farewell to Earth. Let's all go to Mars.
What? What are we gonna do there?
We're gonna find your mother, like I said.
Okay.
Dolores, here's all the evidence that I need. I just know she's alive.
Can I go to Mars too?
Of course. As far as I'm concerned, your family.
Well, doesn't that warm your heart?
Yeah. Leon Links, gangster. It's too ridiculous to believe.
Is that right? Well, maybe I'll become a real gangster just to prove you wrong, smarty.
You? Right. That'll be the day, Leon.
Well, nobody asked you.
Check this out.
Museum director busted for attempted exhibition launch. What about it?
Interesting.
What's so interesting, Dad? Just some geezer in his garage rocket.
Look, it's right over there.
Oh, no! I hate that picture of me. Figures.
Is anyone here?
Hey! Wait!
Dad?
Don't just leave us!
There she is.
A ninth generation shuttle rocket. Saw one in a movie.
This? You think we're launching into space in this beat-up old thing?
That's right.
No way! You're kidding, aren't you? This rusty jalopy isn't going.
Great Scott!
Call my baby a jalopy, you spoiled rat. You came to steal her, didn't you? Admit it!
No, wait! Please, let me explain.
Explain your picture all over the media. This should be a very interesting explanation. I do so love the smell of a young woman in the morning. And you, my dear?
Herbert, get your grubby mitts off my daughter, you dog!
I would watch my mouth, mister. You, sir, are in no position to be dealing insults.
We're not criminals, let me tell you, just listen.
I don't waste my ears on the words of villains.
Just lighten up, all right? You're really hurting him. Are you all right, Dad?
Great, turned in by a senior citizen with thanks.
We're innocent. It's all a mistake.
What do you want?
We're here to serve notice on the demolition.
The state Congress has signed off on this document.
You have 1 week to clear the premises.
Let's all be reasonable, shall we? All this over a pile of junk?
Future's my baby, and I won't hand her over.
It isn't even yours. That rocket's the property of the state, and you know it.
Shut up! Future is mine, all mine! Get off this property!
If you keep this up, we have no other option but to resort to force.
Petty little state officials.
The old man chased them off. What do you think that's all about?
So, you said her name is Future, huh?
You're not fit to be calling her by name, you criminal.
The state's looking to smash her up. It would be a shame to let that happen.
It's none of your concern.
It is. See, we can help you out. We can help each other, in fact, and save Future.
We need transportation to Mars. Getting to Mars is the only way we can prove our innocence.
You've got a rocket you want to fly. We've got a mission and need a ride. Sounds like a match made in heaven, don't you think?
Those state goons came in here and bound her up real tight. We'll have to bust her out, then get her out of the launch pad in the crawler somehow. If we can do all that, we're home free.
What about fuel?
I borrowed on my retirement and filled her up.
Huh?
Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt.
What the heck's that? Aren't you supposed to be hiding in the woods somewhere?
But I want to help.
Well, isn't that a fine piece of work?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Dolores. I'm an orbital flame.
I think robots these days are much too flashy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'd let you in, but if I open the doors, the state officials will come zipping in here like they own the joint. We'll get to work tomorrow. You'd better get yourselves a good rest. There's a place nearby.
What about here? There's plenty of room. Why can't we just sleep here tonight?
What? Never mind, Tim. We'll find a place. Oh, hey, wait.
What now?
Why not let the girl stay? I could use her help prepping.
Me? Stay to help you?
Hey, you really think we can get into outer space in that thing?
Huh? Yeah, sure. What other choices there?
What a strange old man. I mean, what's the point of wanting to fly an old bird like that?
How should I know?
Something bugging you, Dad?
I can't stop worrying about Noel. You know?
What's the worry?
What do you mean, Leon?
Oh, you're worried about how he was carrying on, aren't you? Yeah, I guess he was sort of a creepy old guy, wasn't he?
Huh?
I love the way young women smell in the morning.
What's the matter, Mr. Uncle?
Okay, you got it? Yeah, hold it tight now. Give it a good hard rub.
Like this?
Yeah, put your elbow into it. Yeah, like that. Oh, you got great technique, little lady.
Hey, Dad, what's going on? You been running or something?
Fatherhood sure is a tough job.
All right, let's give it a rest. So you guys are trying to get all the way to Mars, eh?
Yeah, partly to clear our name, but also because we're looking for our mother.
What's your mother doing so far out on Mars?
She left us. She was doing research, and it was more important.
Oh.
Guess she's a bad mother.
Well, I ain't in no position to go passing judgments. Heads up. Sometimes all you can say is, she's just that kind of mother.
Only it was that easy. I mean, what am I supposed to do if we find her? I wouldn't begin to know what to say.
Well, at least you have the option to say something. It's nice to have a family. Future's all I've got. Don't worry. I'm sure she'll get us to Mars.
Will she?
Well, she wouldn't keep children from their mother.
Well, I can't believe you're buying into this. This thing is never gonna launch in a million years.
Hey! Treat her right down there, you klutz!
Sorry!
Might as well perfume a pig, old man.
No! What are you doing? Let me see, Gorilla Hands. I just pulled the controller switch like I was supposed to. It checks as it blocks release. Use your common sense.
Sir Uncle, the orbital data for takeoff is ready.
That was quick. Transfer all the data to me.
Okay.
She's really not a bad little model, is she?
Thank you, Grandfather. That was sweet.
I'm going to get the substitute board. Try not to break anything else while I'm gone. Hey, quit slacking off down there. There's work to be done. Twice a week. Look all day for these people, You still have no trace of them, do you?
The technology is quite advanced. It most likely has superior stealth capability.
Quite advanced.
And what's that over there? That thing!
That's nothing, sir. Just a data arrow that I'll adjust. There it goes.
Nothing's better than a beer after a hard day.
We're all ready for takeoff tomorrow. It's really kind of exciting to think of finally launching that rocket.
We'll just see how it goes.
What's wrong now?
I know a little history on old Future there. She's a lemon, Dad. A bona fide dud.
Huh?
And this old geezer may be an astronaut, but he's never actually flown anything in space.
Is that the truth? What gives? This is to be our maiden voyage. Future and I together at last.
Huh?
Before now, there was always some problem. Always some little thing that went awry right before launch. Then they finished the orbital elevator, and the whole damn project went obsolete just like that.
You should have told us all that before now, you know, instead of wasting our time making us put this thing together.
It's not a waste of time. Future will fly just as pretty as a bird. Yeah, sure, she's had her share of defects, but this time everything is all right.
It takes more than just willpower, old man. You try to launch in that thing and you'll fry like bacon. Suit yourself, but count me out. Cut it out, Noelle.
Count me in, big brother. Maybe it's crazy, but I'd rather dream than just give up. You're just scared, that's all.
Hell yes, I'm scared of frying, Noelle.
Nobody's frying. Maybe it's an all-or-nothing deal, but better that than jail here.
At least you're alive. I'm not willing to gamble with my life because I still want to live it. I happen to have some big plans for my future.
It's always you! Everything's about you, Leon! Think about someone else for a change, like Mitchum here, whose life is poured into this. If he says it'll fly, it'll fly.
Like a rhino in a...
It's going to fly just fine. I know it will because it has to.
And it will. Nothing's keeping me on the ground this time.
I'll be back. Okay, guys, let's try to settle this nicely. Hey, quit it! No hitting!
Oh, no!
Noelle! Leon! Stop that this minute!
Hey, Dad!
Listen to your father!
Hey, she's hitting me, Dad!
The star system undistinguished one tricky piece of work. Yeah, well, perhaps it projects a false image and then blends it into the environment, using cached data to mask its movement. That's it. Compare all the satellite stills at 90-minute intervals to determine if there has been any movement. I want to see every anomaly the computer generates. Record every discrepancy. We will find them.
Yes, sir. Okay, put the crawler in motion.
You got it.
It's not moving, is it?
Just one more adjustment. We've got a dead engine. It's a no-go.
Well, that was entertaining, Dad.
I'm pretty sure I can help. Come on!
It's moving. We're rolling.
Here it is, sir.
Where?
Cape Canaveral. It's in a forest slated for state development.
There, and there.
There's something on there ahead of that, isn't there? Yeah, a rocket launching base.
It's just an old museum now.
That's a museum! Don't be an idiot! Dismiss the Florida State troops now!
You did fine, Dolphin.
We're commencing countdown sequence. Get to the hoverboard incoming!
Sir Uncle, four bogies approaching from north-northwest.
Company, huh? Let's clean house before we lock up. Ready?
All command, target in sight. Launch LEV units.
I don't like this one bit!
What are you doing? Leave the piloting to me.
Sorry.
Switch to manual.
Here, you want manual control? You got it.
Help me out a little, all right?
Okay. Here they come.
Evasive exit, swing right. Let's clean some house.
Damn!
What now?
sad.
Looks like it just wasn't meant to be for us, internal girl.
We're free! He did it!
Thank you. There's Dad! We're in!
Great! Close the hatch! How does it feel to fly, old coot?
He stayed behind. He saved us.
Huh?
Mitchum Cervantes? Cervantes, you are hereby under arrest for abetting the known murderer, James Lynch. Oh,
You see it! We really did it! It's finally in the air! Do you have any idea what this means? My future mated boys! Just look up in the sky! Take a gander at that beauty! She soars like a comet!
Target is leaving the atmosphere. Estimated destination?
Elevator? What then?
Here we go. All units, formation Delta. It's new Mars technology, so don't get fancy. She might surprise us. Billy! What's going on? WDSO, identify!
I'm sorry, but you're in the way here. You'll have to go.
Someone's giving us a hand.
Playtime!
I don't think he's friendly. Let's get him on the run. His free fire might hit future.
Sir!
Where are you going?
Dad's signal is fading.
He's opened up the path for us like he said!
Playing hardball, huh? Hey, Dolphin, go to anti-stealth and let's get this jerk.
Sir, Uncle, I don't want to fight.
What? This is no time for debate.
Sir, Uncle, I have a really bad feeling about this.
You have no idea what you're piloting there, do you?
Right, hand her over, Pops. Wait, I know that voice. You're the one. You're the killer.
Sir, Uncle!
What's wrong? What is it? What's going on? Talk to me, Dolphin. Hey, get us out of here. Snap out of it.
Are you?
Do something or we're gonna be hit straight!
Playtime's over, delivery boy. Time to open the package.
Help me out here, please! Give me something!
Warning. Hostile actions against the object orbital plane confirmed. No response to the identification code.
What?
Commander, please input the interaction command. Input unconfirmed. Commander determined not competent for combat.
What's
Prepare for
happening?
emergency contingency mode.
What? Huh?
What the hell is this? The hostile force is determined lethal. It will now be removed. Hostile force disabled. 30%. Prepare to eliminate.
Great Scott!
We see ISIS at last.
She's not listening! She's gone completely to some pre-programmed battle operative. I can't get through to her.
Target confirmed. Heading on course for satellite TH9. We are in pursuit. Copy?
We'll just make a little adjustment ourselves.
Target shield effectiveness 45%. Smash power 25% and rising.
Check it out. We're in big trouble. That central station just ahead. And we've got lots of friends.
We're nearly in range. We've got to get out of here.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Noelle, I can't go through with this.
Settle down. There's nothing to it.
I can't believe Dad did this to us.
It's okay. It's all right here. Future's gone.
Fuselage damage is at 65%. I'm storing Raptor and picking up the two from the shuttle. We'll get ISIS afterwards.
Roger.
She won't put up a fight. There's no way her pilot lived through all that.
Damn it, this thing never works when I need it.
Well, did you connect?
The residential net area is too small here for me to get a line going, or he's lost. That explosion was a doozy, sis. Let's face the facts.
Don't say that, Leon. Keep trying. Let's just go to the rendezvous like you told us and wait.
I could hack into the Army's net.
We're not open yet. Hello.
This just in on the Lynx case. We have confirmed reports that the shuttlecraft in which the Lynx family escaped the Earth's atmosphere was shot down by LED approaching Central Station. So far, no word on the possibility of survivors.
I want to see the body. Is there a body?
No. It was an explosion with a diameter of a full kilometer, sir. The body would have evaporated in the fuselage.
Yes, well, that's a pathetic end to a pathetic life. At least he went clean.
A flight recorder was recovered, but 5 LEVs were also destroyed.
And what about the 2 John Carter brats?
We believe they entered Central Station.
Well, that'll be easy enough for you fools to pick up now that they're on their own. I want the Central Station canvas top to bottom to flush them out. We'll make an example of these Martian spies once and for all.
Yes, sir.
Explosion confirmed at 12 o'clock. Evasive. No!
The explosion coincides exactly with the heading on Dad at our point of separation, Noelle. I don't see any way he survived.
It's not true. I just feel it in my gut, Leon.
There's just no chance he could have escaped a blast of that sheer magnitude. If he did, then where the hell's he now?
I just don't believe it.
Oh, your poor father. He was so brave to meet such a terrible end.
Stop saying that! I'm sure my dad's alive!
I know it's hard, but denial can only make it worse. You poor orphan children. This is all your father left. What a sad legacy.
His bar tab? That's what you're giving us?
I just know he would have wanted you to do the right thing, do the honorable thing. He was such a good man, so honest and upright.
Fine, for Dad's name's sake.
This'll do nicely. And don't worry, because Mary's going to take special care of you.
We're in it deep now. When the old man came around, there was always trouble. But this... Let's just recap how Dad has totally screwed up our lives, shall we?
How about we skip it this time?
What's the point of going on? Let's face it, we don't have a whole lot of options, sis. We can die running or in prison. And I'll end up with some roommate named Bubba who thinks I look like his mother. Just great. And we'll all look back on this and laugh.
Kitty? Kitty! Sir Uncle? Sir Uncle, are you there? Sir Uncle?
You all right, Dollface?
It seems I'm pretty broken up. We set course for Central Station. It's not too far from here.
Are you hurt bad?
I feel like I want to fade away. I'm so tired.
You're all right. You gotta hang on now.
Yes. Tell me to hang on. Tell me a story so I can hold on.
Anything, doll.
Tell me a story about who made me.
Her name's Rachel.
There's so much I don't know. Tell me all about her.
I don't know where to begin with this story, doll. Let's see. We met more than 20 years ago. I'll start there. I fell in love at first sight. If you'd seen her, you'd know why. She was beautiful, smart. At first, she wouldn't even give me the time of day. She thought we were too different, Martian and Earthling. I didn't care. I only saw her. And when Leon was born, she quit her job and settled into raising the family. And we were so happy.
What do you mean? How can you just leave us?
But then, interplanetary relations went sour. She turned all in on herself. She was troubled by the thought of her people suffering. She had a beautiful mind, and she wanted to use it to help her people, to help Mars. We'd long ago decided to raise the children as Earthlings to avoid any possible discrimination. But Rachel's heart was with her home planet. I suddenly realized I didn't know her at all, this woman I had loved all those years. All I knew was that she was sure about what she needed to do. And who was I to hold her back? There was no making the kids understand, though.
And then we got the notice. She died in an accident on Mars. Like that. In an instant. It was all too late. Leon and Noel blamed me for driving her away somehow. For being the cause of it. And I quit the army and took a transporter job, flying all over the galaxy. I guess I was thinking that if I could just be out there looking, I could find her somehow. I don't know what it was that made me keep looking, hoping to see her face on some remote station. I wanted to find her, or them,
somehow put back together what had been broken. I had to do something.
Dollface, you still with me?
Uncle, I don't think I can hang on.
Listen up, doll. I'm gonna fix you. Hold tight.
Uncle.
Wait! You can't! Hey, you'll be all right. I'm gonna make it all right.
Noelle.
Big brother.
You there! Police! Stop or we'll shoot! Don't move! Put your hands up and turn around!
Well, isn't this nice? It's Leon Lynx. Yeah.
Leon. Noelle.
Where you been, friend?
There she is! Go get her!
We were so worried.
Melinda, how'd you get here? Who's there?
You really are easy to knock down, old man.
Basharico. I don't want anything to do with the Martian Mafia. What's going on here?
Don't be upset, Jimsy, my dear. We just heard on the news that you were in big trouble and we came to help.
Now, I could care less, personally, but I'll do just about anything for my Melinda.
I guess I'm glad, but you've really got it bad for her.
Huh?
No, let bygones be bygones and be friends, okay?
All right, already. I'm sorry I hit you and everything. The place was crawling with pigs.
You mean the police were already there? How do you think they knew where to look? Tell me what happened to my kids.
Hey, don't look at me. You were the only one there at the time.
I trusted that hag, double-crosser.
Say, Jimsy, you didn't really kill anybody, did you?
No, of course not. My whole family's been framed for all of this.
By who?
What the hell's going on?
Mr. Leon Lynx is awake at long last. Comfy enough for you, I hope.
Who are you?
I'm your best friend, your savior, remember?
So what are you going to do with me now?
Well, that all depends on you. Why don't you tell me what you have done with the orbital frame?
The orbital frame? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you mean Dolores. I'm afraid she and my dad were blown into a million pieces out there.
A C-type orbital frame mantled in Metatron can't be destroyed by ordinary means, friend. Of course, I can't say the same for your father. Tell me, where are you planning to rendezvous with ISIS?
You're the bastard who framed my father, aren't you? You killed those people! Ah!
My dear boy, your choices are to tell me what I want to know about ISIS.
Keeping you from finding the one little boy already.
Sir, he just seems to have vanished. Millions of tons of cargo pass through Central Station every day. The inspectors are working round the clock on this, but as you can imagine, it's an immense task. Are we planning to extradite them back to headquarters on Earth, or will the interrogation be taking place here at Central Station?
Sammy J, are you stupid?
Sir?
We are going to win this thing because we are effective and proactive. Do you understand me? We're not going to get mired in details and paperwork. John Carter's spawn are not leaving the station alive to be lost and forgotten in the red tape of government bureaucracy. We'll make examples by disposing of them with the ender.
But, if we kill them, how will we know what agency is behind this conspiracy?
It's not open for discussion, Sammy J. You will not convince me to transport those filthy spies back to Earth.
Jimsy, whatever are you going to do now?
I'm going to find Leon and Noel.
Now, forget it. Your face is all over the news. You step outside and they'll be swarming like flies.
He's right.
Any idea where they might be?
None whatsoever.
Hey, boss, it's me.
Wait just a second.
Let's you and me run away together. Let's get away from all this dreadful mess.
You must be out of your freaking mind.
Oh, Jimsy, it's about your wife and her still being alive, isn't it? I should just sell and raise a few brats myself.
Let's see what I can do about that.
Yeah, I got it. Keep it posted. Old man, Wired has picked up your daughter, and the forecast looks bad. They're disposing of her and your ship tomorrow.
Disposing?
This line here's the ventilation duct. I used it not too long ago for a smuggling operation.
It passes right under the dock, doesn't it? That would make it really convenient.
Tricky part is that there are hundreds of clumps of steel floating around in that space.
Okay, so it's a little difficult. But you've done it.
Actually, none of the pilots or cargo made it out of that run.
You know, I don't care. I'm not going to let my kids down anymore. They're the only thing in the world that matters to me.
You'll risk it?
Might as well. Right now, there aren't exactly any other great options, are there?
Sir, Uncle. Sir, Uncle. Sir, Uncle.
Not impressed. You are tough.
It's all true, isn't it? Everything that Dad said. What he told us about the murder. You framed him.
The particulars are rather pointless, don't you think?
Supply of electric power is drastically failing on all blocks.
Facility 1 is now switching to reserve power. All backup systems confirm activity. It's depleting.
Reading output from the reserve!
What? All regular systems and backup are showing outflow of power.
Now, this doesn't look like the usual power glitch. It can only be ISIS. It couldn't be anything else. Yes, it's ISIS.
We found the center of concentration for the power outflow.
What could be absorbing that kind of energy?
Yes. So you use the central power station to restore yourself, is that it? A gift!
I know that face. He got away. Good night, sweet dreams to you. Riding on a ship of clouds.
Mama?
Leon, I'm so glad that you can open your eyes again.
Dolores?
It's all right. Let's go find the others, okay?
Where's my dad?
Sir Uncle is safe.
He made it through, okay?
Yes, and now we must go pick him up.
All that worry for nothing. That's a cockroach.
Just in time.
Baby, don't baby me! You could have stopped him from going! Yes!
Melinda, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
If he dies, I'll hate you forever!
Not that!
Sir Uncle, where are you?
Huh? The heck is that?
Sir Uncle!
Can I help you?
Have you seen my Sir Uncle?
What's a Sir Uncle?
Yeah. Wait a minute! You're talking about Jimsy, aren't you? He's this Sir Uncle, right?
That's right.
You must be his missing son, Leon!
Yeah. Where's my dad? You seen him?
He's headed back to the Ender in the dock. The pitch caught your sister and they're holding her there.
Noelle?
We have to get to the dock before Dad makes it worse again.
Okay.
You over there, in the LEV! You're completely surrounded! Come down from the cockpit and surrender!
Way to keep a low profile, guys. Hey, you better take us too, we'll be arrested! Besides, I know where to go!
Go ahead, Dolores. Help him.
We're going to save Jimsy, aren't we?
Everyone hold on really tight.
The renegade LEV's been spotted creating a disturbance on Block 11.
It's what? Just now?
It appears James Lynx is still alive.
Oh, it just makes the game more interesting, doesn't it? For he'll surely want his daughters back. Deploy all squads into immediate action on Block 11! We'll round us up a whole pack of Martian spies!
Another close call.
Dolphins, you're back!
Sir Uncle, are you all right?
Jimsy, we've come to save you!
Happy to be saved. Glad you're okay. Everything all right with you, doll?
I thought about wanting to see you, and I got all better.
I'd like to pull that trick for myself.
Leon, who did this to you, boy?
I'm sorry I called you a liar, Dad. What you said about being framed and all, I know it's all true now.
All right, son. After Noelle.
So you made it just as we expected, John Carter! We've been waiting.
Noelle!
Daddy!
It's a matter of a warrant for your arrest, you know. But so what? I think it would be a lot easier on everybody if we just finished things up neatly while we're all here in one place. I do hate a mess.
You can't get away with something like that, you wacko!
Oh, listen, you filthy ender. You think you can talk to me like that, like you and I are anywhere near each other on the periodical table? Indians are at the bottom like maggots, say, Sonny J?
Maggot! There are laws and we have the right to a fair trial!
You have no right, you inner scum! And you're just polluting the air every time you open your filthy mouth! So let's just do some environmental cleansing by wiping you and your dirty spawn out of the galaxy! John Carter, say goodbye.
What the?
What are you doing? Fire! Fire! Don't get me away!
Call out the LED attack tool and block the thing. They're making a break.
Okay, we've got power.
We've got fuel, too.
Now we're cooking.
All systems look operative.
Rogers, start up the engine and let's give her a 60-second countdown to takeoff. Cabin pressure.
Check.
Bay door lock.
Check.
Do what you must to take control of the Ender vessel.
Listen to me, you plebe! I want them blasted full of holes!
Oh no! Not this again! You will not stand in the way of my destiny with your uncle!
Well, maybe that'll teach him a lesson. Catcher. It was probably used to catch ore sent from the moon. But it's just a garbage dump now.
Where'd it go? You really did it! Oh, Dad, you're the greatest!
Yeah, you're one lucky old man. Hey, you ever consider a career in the export business?
Hey, look! There's a colony over there.
That's pretty suspicious, isn't it?
Wait just a second, I know that place. Get us out of here, it's Zarugasu! Turn this thing around, we're in big trouble here.
What's the matter with you, Bashi?
Zarugasu's the worst gangster slum in the Earth territories. The syndicate to beat all syndicates. This is the place Red Harvest calls home.
So what? These guys are in the same business as you are, so what's there for us to be afraid of?
There's everything to be afraid of, Melinda. Not even the UN Army sets foot in their territory if they can help it, so us going in there's not a good idea. Lynx, get us out of here.
No, we're going in.
What?
Sir Uncle, they stopped following us. They won't advance. Even the LEVs know better than to get too close.
Come on in, dollface. Let's go see what Zarugasu's got to offer.
Okay.
You cannot be serious. You have no idea the power you're messing
We
with.
don't have many choices. Might as well take a risk and go with the alternative.
This could be a lot worse than the alternative.
Stop your whining. Let's all try to keep positive, okay? What's that?
I'm really thinking positive thoughts about this, Lynx.
Well, they've got us now.
Great.
Jamesy, you do have a plan, don't you? Hey, Dad! Shouldn't we do something?
It's under control. What kind of father would recklessly endanger his own children? Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about.
Way to go!
Hey, Gypsy, am I part of the family too? Will you protect me?
Get some weapons together. We won't let them get the ship, but if we're boarded, we're going down with a fight.
Right! Down with a fight!
Yeah, this guy's crazy if he thinks we'll escape. The trusted father is willing to meet challenges and confront danger. To win trust, you need action and not words. Who does he think he is?
You're fighting too, Bashi.
We're going to take on the syndicate like this? You're as crazy as the old man.
let's go for a little stroll now.
What's out there?
Just more bad guys.
Welcome to Sarugasu. We always welcome those bearing gifts. Your ship will do quite nicely as an offering.
You think so? I'm gonna have to disappoint you on that one, pal.
It's an all-or-nothing kind of offer, but we're not particular. Killing you's just as fun. Take my grandma a message in heaven, will ya?
What about your grandma?
Yeah, tell grandma this. Tell her I dropped her false teeth in the toilet bowl. On purpose.
Huh?
Say your prayers, Ender.
Wait a minute. I've heard that lousy joke before. The satellite crash incident. We were taking off.
The Russian Rasputin? No way.
Romero!
Lynx! How the hell are you? Yeah, at that point I was starting to get a little shaky. Satellite just wouldn't bust up, know what I mean?
We were dropping at a ridiculously high speed. Something went completely haywire with a fallout calculation. It was getting mighty hot in that cockpit.
Hey there, you getting all this, boy?
He always thinks he knows when a fella's bought the farm. Know how many guys have taken messages to his grandma?
34 guys in the satellite operation alone. But never you, Lynx. You're unstoppable for sure.
Well, now, it's been good catching up with you after all this time, Romero. But I have a little business to ask you about.
Ask me anything you want, pal. You've tossed my rocks out of the fire at least a dozen times. If it wasn't for you, I'd be with Grandma.
I understand Red Harvest has a smuggling operation. I mean, that's their business. So they have a long-distance swollen bag type catapult, right?
That's it! With a catapult, we can get to Mars fast and leave those LEDs in the dust.
We need to use it. Get us to that catapult. You can do that, can't you?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm the right man for this job, but I can introduce you to the man who is.
Who's that?
The head of Red Harvest, Mr. Ron Powell.
Left behind hiding my gold.
Dollface, you just stick out too much.
I need to find a better way of blending in.
Golf course and a colony. Well, now I've seen everything.
I guess that's Ron Powell's estate.
Hey, old man, how are you going to negotiate with Ron Powell?
With money, of course.
From whom?
I'll get it from you.
Everybody's a comedian.
I wasn't being funny.
Huh?
Nice shot. Really? Just how nice was it?
Great Scott!
Meet Mr. Ron Powell. Hey, Lynx!
Mr. Powell?
Romero here tells me you want to use the catapult.
That's right. I'm trying to get my family to Mars as soon as possible and without interference.
Not my problem.
Huh?
I don't like picking up the mess of other people's petty criminal lives. I suppose there's a reward for you, yes?
Hey, wait a minute. Romero, tell him!
I said I'd introduce you. You're on your own.
Rat fake! Run for it!
You know, there's just some days you just shouldn't get out of bed.
Glad to see you, Dollface. Good idea, an armored disguise.
Calling all LEDs! Let's mop these intruders up and fast!
Hold it, Blockhead. I want to hear more. Come tell me your whole story. It may yet prove useful to me.
Fancy contraband operation here. They're not amateurs.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, look! It's Metatron, isn't it? I've never seen so much. It's got to be worth a fortune. Just think of all the things, all the stuff.
jewels and furs and fancy clothes.
Don't get any ideas. Besides, that ain't even the tip of it, Melinda. You could probably buy a whole colony with that, the way the Metatron market is. I wonder who could be fencing this much of it.
Metatron. That's what he said. Orbital frames made with Metatron. Dolores probably isn't the only one. Someone's building an army. But what does that have to do with us, with Dad? What's going on?
Hello, Leon. Snap out of it.
Okay, I'm all right already.
Don't look it.
I said I am, and I am.
You, guy in charge.
What do you want? The catapult. Okay, so you have it all right. So what is it you want from me in trade, Mr. Powell?
I'm expecting payment from a trading partner. Even as we speak, it's a delicate situation and needs a delicate touch. But there are certain government agencies sniffing around. Normally we pay off these snoops, but there's always a hero. In this case, we have this troublesome nosy surveillance satellite, though we're shielded from it for the time being. But all that could change at any moment. If it did and was spotted, it would be very inconvenient. I don't like to be inconvenienced, Mr. Lynx. You understand me?
You want us to destroy the satellite so it won't interrupt the payoff?
That's right. The catapult awaits, if you succeed. If you fail, however, you die.
This is a hard place to crack, sir. Not to mention certain payoffs to certain high officials.
Don't bother me with dirty politics now, Samichi. We'll have to draw them out. We just need a plan to flush that Martian-loving John Carter and his half-breed brat into open space. Think of something, Sammy J, and then try and catch me.
Yes, sir.
Uncle!
Shh! Don't speak. Right now, you're just a regular LEV like all the rest, okay? But when we get out there, Dollface, we'll be going into some serious action.
Hey, get on with it over there.
Roger that.
Well, Leon, well, Noel, I'll protect you two with my life if it's necessary. Just trust in me.
Sir Uncle, your breath is ticklish.
Huh?
Hey there, Dad.
Hey, Daddy. We're here at Mont's estate. He invited us. It's great. He gave us dinner and everything. And some great wine.
This Ron's a really generous guy.
I just love rich people.
Romero's been telling us great stories.
Your son's great. We're getting along swell.
Have fun, Dad. Ron said there's going to be reception waiting for you out there. Don't you worry about us at all. We'll just kick back till you're finished and come back here.
Oh, too much fun out there. Have a nice
Happy trails.
That was sure strange.
What's the matter, Sir Uncle?
Never mind, Dollface. Let's get to work. We're coming up on the satellite now, Doll. Go ahead and put us in stealth mode.
We'll be in the relay hookup system shortly.
What's going on out there? You mean real laser sights?
Melinda, so what's with you? Marry me, all right? All this running around got me thinking.
What? You must be out of your mind. I sure don't want no mafia husband.
Well, you're not marrying Dad. I'd be keeping my eye on you. And Dad's got Mom anyway. We all know she's still alive.
Oh my, you poor deluded child. It's really tragic.
So just take your hooks out, all right?
I think Gypsy can decide for himself.
Well, what do you kids care anyway? You don't appreciate your old man.
What's to appreciate? Him getting us wrapped up in this nightmare? He never thinks before he acts, you know.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing.
What?
It shows it's from the heart, no matter how stupid or misguided it may be. Like, take, for instance, him going out there right now. He thinks he's going to find a surveillance satellite, and not the whole UN Army.
What? UN Army?
Yeah.
I should have known it was too easy, so let's get in and out.
You got it!
Yep, I guess we forgot to mention that part. There's no reception out there except the military one. He's playing decoy, so Ron's payment will come in safe. He'll never make it. Stupid. But his heart's in the right place.
What? I thought you and our dad were good friends.
Well, there's friendship, and then there's business. Oh, I forgot to give him a message for Grandma. That's all right. Maybe he'll remember the other one. Come on, take it like a good sport, boy. Your father did. At least I hope so. Right? Come on, relax.
Just a minute. What are you doing to Leon?
Hey! Sorry, fellas. But I get the ender out of all this, so it's more than worth it to me to turn you in. Don't look so horrified. Watch and see. The party's just about to get to the good stuff.
998.
Chief Inspector,
999.
the UN Army has engaged them.
So the cesspool drove them out after all. With the Army backing us, we should have no problem now. Let's get on it right away. John Connor, you're all mine.
Hang in there, Dollface. You're doing fine.
They're so strong!
But you're stronger.
How much stronger am I, Sir Uncle?
I'm not quite sure.
What?
What's that damn fool doing coming back here?
That lucky son of a bitch.
Go, Dad.
They're no match for you, are they? Well, looks like we're home free. Too soon. Another bunch up ahead. Persistent little gnats. Those aren't army. I'll bet it's wired.
You fell, John Connor. You've crawled from the cesspool right into my clutches. It will be a pleasure to incinerate you. Once and for all.
They've got us on all sides. Looks like there's no turning back from this one. We're gonna have to duke it out.
Oh, dear.
What is it?
We're in some sort of net.
A net? I see. It's a trap. This'll be fun. Great.
Something else is coming.
Can you get a fix?
Straight ahead.
It's Ron Powell's payoff.
Wow. Just look at all that. So pretty.
There goes the payoff, all right. This ain't good. When he sees this mess, he'll never let Leon and Noel go. Dollface, get us back to Zarugasu.
What is all this?
appears to be tons of gold bullion from the Zarugasu smuggling ships.
Where is John Carter?
Our squadron and the UN Army have been decimated. Resuming the operation will be difficult, if not impossible.
Fine. We'll proceed with some difficulty then, but we shall proceed nonetheless.
Orders, sir?
Bring online everyone who's still alive! We'll get the terrorists, and we'll get the Zarugasu Kingpin as well! We'll get them all!
Of course, sir.
What's this? Your dead links.
What on earth is happening out there? Looks like your dad's screwing up.
Gypsy's in a fix again!
Hey, I tried to tell him, but what do I know? There goes Ron Powell's payoff.
Well, this is an unexpected turn of the fates, isn't it? But if I don't deliver you to Mr. Powell, he's going to pin this mess on me. I can't have that. Your old man sure has dug in good. But that's the way it goes. It's just the luck of the draw.
Romero, old pal, friend, buddy of mine, let's talk. Syndicate to syndicate.
Eh?
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Okay. Stop daggering me.
I wasn't.
Come on. What are we going to do?
I don't know. Where do we even begin? I'm a man with connections, and maybe I've got a proposition for you.
I get along fine with Ron. You know, I ain't worried one bit. He and I have an understanding.
So you really trust him, is that it? We all know how it works, don't we? But let's face it, in a pinch, it's important to be running with close friends that you can count on. Especially when things get a little too close for comfort.
So is the Mafia looking for new friends?
It might be. Any friend of mine is a friend of the organization.
Eh?
And if we were friends, maybe we could help each other out a little in this situation here. We understand the meaning of gratitude, you know? Think about it. What do you say?
Yeah. Well then, it's all settled. We're getting out of this crummy cesspool. All of us like one big happy family. And let's just see Ron Powell's pathetic force try to stop us.
Unless you want to be thrown into the cold, dark void of deep space, you'll cooperate with WSTO! You're all under a bracket of fucking indiscretion! Resist is futile, you filth!
Here, hold on to this. That disc works as the anchorage key to the Ender, and it also contains the navigational coordinates for the Woolenbeck catapult.
How do we know we can trust you?
Well, what other choice do you got, kid?
And what about you?
First thing we're gonna do is clean up the mess your old man left behind.
I told Romero to contact me as soon as he had eliminated the Ender crew. What's the holdup?
Oh?
You're not dead?
It's Ron Powell! Run for it, it's Ron!
No better time than the present. Feels all right being the good side for a change.
We're done for, Noel! It's no use!
Such a quitter! Audrey, what did I do to these kids?
What? How should I know? Romero, where do we go?
Those two kids are headed for the dock.
They'll run right into the WSDO!
What's better than Ron Powell?
Romero's betrayal will cost him his life.
It's the Ender. Now we just have to get to it.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air!
Ryan's got us!
No talking! You can start talking again if you want.
It's there!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you tangled with ISIS. Is she special?
Smartass, you have no idea of the power in that thing. Now just trust me.
But the pilot is an amateur. I don't care if he's a monkey in a diaper. We're sticking to the operation plan as designated. I heard you fine. This is a recovery mission after all, isn't it?
Alone again. And this time there's no disguise to wear like before. Oh, something strange is happening.
I didn't do it!
any operation? Where's the big cheese?
We're trying to pinpoint him, but apparently there's some internal battle going on.
Why do I always get excuses from you? Forget all this nonsense. The real question is, where's John Carter? He's not getting away from me again. I don't care what it takes, EJ.
Once you get out of the dock, head straight for the catapult. I'll get Dollface and meet you there.
Hey, Dad, be careful. There's some mafia war going on inside.
You guys be careful, okay? I'm relying on my good luck.
Noelle, stop chatting and prepare for launch.
I'm on it.
We don't have any time to waste. It'll look really lame if we get caught before we get to the catapult.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Where did that old worm-faced snake disappear off to now?
He's the perfect decoy to distract Wyatt, if we can find him.
I know where.
There's so many soldiers and smugglers, I can't tell them apart anymore.
Roger that. Check it out anyway.
I recognize that guy. Wire just won't give up.
I just don't understand why dirty work like this just smells so bad.
That's right, fine. Stand by. Chief Inspector, they found the Ender ship moored in the dock.
What's that?
Oh, no, they've got them.
That was easy enough, wasn't it? I want to oversee this personally, some EJ, so tell them to hold until we arrive there, eh?
Sir.
Damn.
Well, let's hurry up and do this, some EJ.
You're the last person I want to mess with, but you asked for it.
John Carter.
My name is James Lynx, and you're going to remember that after I get out of here, even if I have to pound it into your skull.
ISIS is dead ahead. Proceed with caution and keep your distance if you see anything unusual. You know the drill. Contain the little monster before it starts to get funky.
Right!
It's Dolores!
And company.
I'm not done with you! You have a thing about hanging on me.
That's not when you're good dead! When all Martian civilizers are dead, when every last Martian What happened?
Don't thank me yet. Where are you, doll?
Sir Uncle, help me!
I'm sorry I had to leave you so long.
I don't want to fight, Sir Uncle. I'm afraid. I really am.
We don't have to fight, we just have to get away. But it sure won't be easy.
It appears we have a situation here on our hands, and there's no way we can bail you out of this one, Mr. Powell.
What? I paid you very well, and you'll do as I've ordered and handle this matter quickly.
Well, that's just not going to happen, I'm afraid. We're reevaluating our relationship.
You what?
So I'm glad you understand the situation. I expect you to treat me here just as you would on Mars.
Absolutely, Mr. Basilisk. Give my regards to the new Dawn, by the way.
The new Dawn would be me, Ronnie. Do me a little favor and take my grandma a message for me when you get to heaven, will ya? Oh, wait. That's not where you're going. But then, Grandma might be in hell.
Well done, Don Romero.
According to the coordinates, it's around here somewhere.
Hey, look over there. but on this side of the moon, I thought it was impossible to fire a catapult.
Not impossible, but putting it here kept it well hidden. With the gravity buffered, we won't have an exact launch.
So, you mean there's a chance it might fail?
It's the frying pan of the fire, sister.
Huh. Okay.
No good. We can't shake them.
Sir Uncle,
Pull yourself together.
But there's someone inside me! I'm scared!
We don't have time for you to get nervous, Doll.
Something's happening. Is that the funky you were talking about?
Yes, that's it. Pull back.
It's a functionality trick, that's all, like a puffer bitch. We can catch it now and be done with it. I gave you a direct order to withdraw. Now withdraw! Fine.
What is it this time?
Enemy obstacle confirmed. Commence removal.
Not again. Dollface. Hey!
Enemy obstacle annihilated. All operations in check. Rescinding battle mode. Frame runner control returned.
It's over. Okay? We're all right.
Sir Uncle, what's happening to me? I don't understand. I'm so confused.
Welcome back. It's all right. Let's get us out of here, okay, Doll?
Okay.
Leon, Noel,
Hey, it's Dad.
start up the catapult.
Will you make it?
I'm on my way.
Roger.
So she's right in front of me and I should just let her get away?
Leave me alone!
Final course check, verified and clear.
Roger.
Commence countdown for takeoff. All right, come on now, Dad. Don't be late or you'll miss the launch.
There it is.
Come on, Dad.
We're dead.
Latch onto the ender and hold on, Dollface. You gotta hold on. Don't let go.
We made it!
Dollface, open the cockpit. I'll go out and get rid of it. And then the scary feeling will go away.
This guy's a lunatic.
All right, you menace. Dollface doesn't like you, and neither do I. So let's just part ways here, shall we?
Who knows if this'll work? The catapult's a piece of junk, and now we've lost
Ours, okay? Everything's gonna be fine on the other end. Because we're going to stick together. We'll stick together and make this all work out. Together, the Lynx family will overcome each and every hardship. Yep. Family. I like that. Family. It's great that we're now starting to pull together like an actual family now. All that's left is you, Rachel. Why did you send Dollface to me? Oh, is it that time already? A family should have dinner together to solidify the bond. Sound like a plan?
I forgot about these. Well, now, what do you think I should do with all these old children's books of mine, Kitty? I don't know what I kept them for.
Dinner, Noel.
Hey, didn't anyone ever teach you how to knock? Jeez.
Being rejected is always hard, but don't give in by giving up or losing your temper. Okay, then. Hey, I was thinking we could have dinner together, you know, as a family.
No.
Aren't you going to have any dinner at all? I don't think all this fad dieting is healthy. How about a special low-cal dinner? Noel!
I want to be left alone, especially by you.
What do you mean by that? Come on! Open up!
I don't want anything, Dad.
I don't get it. When we escaped from Zarugasu, we were perfect and happy in everything.
We were just scared to die.
That's a terrible thing to say, Leon.
Well, you know, it's the truth. We managed to get through all right without your help.
And now we're going to find your mother.
So you keep saying. That is, if she's alive.
She's alive.
Now we can't go home, and the situation is worse than ever.
Only 3 days ago, the Lynx family escaped from Zarugasu, and it is believed headed for Mars. Investigations have revealed the possibility of these terrorists being linked.
We'll clear it up when we find your mother.
And in the meantime, we'll go on as Galaxy's Most Wanted, right?
Leon!
Every time I think it can't get worse, it just mushrooms into a bigger and bigger nightmare. You outdo yourself, don't you, Dad? This sucks! I mean, it's like you planned it!
Fine, don't have dinner.
Why do I feel so strange when I get near another orbital frame? That's when it happens. When they get close. I don't understand it. No one's coming to see me today. Sir Uncle!
When there's a misunderstanding, it's important to talk and make sure everyone has a chance to express himself. Well, we talk. We've got plenty of time before we get to Mars. Plenty of time for us to express.
Sir Uncle?
Oh, hey, Dollface. I'd ask you in to have a beer, but I guess that's impossible.
I guess. Can I ask you for some advice?
I gotta read this book another 100 times before I'll be qualified to be a good father.
Alright. Maybe later then. The same book 100 times. Reading must be great fun. Book. 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 I don't see any books. Where can I find one? Hey, Kitten, do you know where I can find a book? Not that one. Sir Uncle's already got that one. I need a different one. Hey! Get Huh? It's so pretty. Oh, look. What an affair. Yay, she did it. Books are wonderful. Thanks, Kitten. Now I know what I've been missing. It's amazing. Oh, I wish I could be just like Cinderella. I could go to the fancy ball at the palace. And I could meet a prince. Sir Uncle! Oh dear, I don't even know how to dance. But wait. There. How does it look, Kitten? And then we just need a little music? That's all a dance requires. A dress and music.
Beautiful lady. What's your name?
My name's Dolores.
Oh, Dolores. So fair and rare and wonderful.
I guess it's a little tight to dance in here. Oops. I hope it's all right and I didn't ruin anything. Oh, it seems the lock fuel transmission circuit is barely heating. Checking remaining cruise distance. Checking estimated fuel consumption. Oh no! Half the fuel has been consumed already! Oh my gosh! At this rate, we'll never reach Mars! Sir Uncle, we're in big trouble! Wake up! Wake up, Sir Uncle! Please!
There was a great deal of micron-level damage in the left engine. It was probably hit when you cut the cargo container loose. We seem to have overshot the calculations when we accelerated under those conditions. Because of that mistake, we have been consuming an excessive amount of energy and fuel. Why didn't you notice it when we went to repair the damage?
It's not exactly the sort of thing you would notice unless you did a detailed microscan like Dolores. You're the one who should have thought about fuel efficiency when you were plotting the course to Mars to begin with.
You told me to set the course heading and I did, so shut up. I never piloted a spaceship before. What am I supposed to know about these things?
Oh, right, but I'm supposed to know everything about fixing them.
Hello, you were a site manager.
What about you, huh? The genius computer geek.
Just because I know a few hacking tricks doesn't mean I can fly a spaceship.
And just because I site manage doesn't mean I know how to fix one.
Building is building. It's not rocket science.
Hello, it kind of is. It's just like Cinderella's older sisters.
All right, let's stop torturing each other. It's neither of our faults. It's Dad's, of course. Here's the current position of the ender.
So the closer to the start, the higher the compression?
See how it shows Mars here at these coordinates? Look here. I have a feeling Mars is a lot closer, though.
But according to the onboard cruise plan, we haven't even reached a third of the distance.
Even if we decelerate, we're still screwed. We're going to run out of fuel and overshoot Mars, which means we're dead in space. The space compression effect creates the illusion of distance. See the difference when I adjust for the Wollenbeck catapult compression? If we're lucky enough to drift into Mars' orbital path, someone might find us. But we're talking some pretty iffy probabilities. And even if we were to fall into the orbital path, the ender might be our tomb, because who knows when somebody might come along.
Like the charming army guys who are following us, right? So once again, we're looking at degrees, like just how much worse it might get for us. This isn't looking very good.
Now, hold on. Huh? We have other options, so don't panic.
Options like getting really drunk?
It's for a toast. To celebrate.
Just ignore him, Noel. He's off on one of his flights again.
Don't forget, I'm the one who knows how to fly this thing.
What's this?
It's Kuroshu, an asteroid used for Army development projects. About 50 years ago, the project stopped, but the facilities are still there as far as I know. Fuel, too.
So can we make it then?
You bet. Even if it's on fumes and a prayer, we'll get there.
Oh, Dad!
Leon, go on ahead and input the new course. It's full speed to Kuroshu.
You got it, Dad.
But this wonderful happy time was not to last. The time for magic to end had come.
What do you mean you can't find it?
I've got all the detection equipment at full capacity. There's no Kuroshu out there, Dad. I think you made it up.
Well, maybe they had it dismantled, Dad.
But there's no reason they would have done that, since it's more trouble than just leaving it. It's stupid.
It's Army. It could have been anything then.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that even if it did exist, for all we know, it's a base that's been camouflaged.
You know, if it's a surveillance outpost or a secret operations site, then we'll never find it.
It's out there and it's findable. Just stop assuming the worst and keep looking.
Where exactly are we supposed to keep looking?
Even if it's really out there, there's no way our sensors can pick up a military base. You should know that, Dad. You were a soldier once.
Sir Uncle, I read the book 100 times just like you. Aw, Sir Uncle?
Why do I always want to believe him when everything out of his mouth is another lie?
Sir Uncle, what's wrong?
Hey, Dollface,
Hey.
you think you could sing that song for me?
Okay. Good night, sweet dreams to you. Riding on a ship of clouds. Spread your wide wings. Cover me softly.
I just can't do anything right. Everything I've ever done, I've done because I really believed it was the right thing.
But what do I know anymore?
Because of that, I let you leave. How could I know it was so wrong to let you go? And
And now here we are, drifting along helplessly in space with my kids who never wanted any part of this. Funny how I never felt Mars was far enough away until now.
Sir, Uncle?
Huh?
I could take you all the way to Mars if you wanted me to.
You could what? Can you really do that?
I think so, yes.
Wow, perfect. Leon! Noel! Come down here.
What now? He just doesn't let up.
I guess there's no harm in listening.
What can he do to make things worse this time, huh?
Yeah, just listen.
Okay, Dad, we're all ears for your latest brilliant idea.
You guys get in your spacesuits and get in here. I've decided that Dolores is going to take you two to Mars.
Dolores?
Can she do that?
She not only can, but she will, and the preparations have been made. So let's not waste any precious time.
Will we fit?
It'll be cozy, but take the kitty too.
But hey, what about you, Dad?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Only two can ride, and there's three of us, so I guess I'll be the one to stay behind.
Stay behind?
Dad, this ship is just gonna drift. You'll lose power eventually, and everything will fail, and you'll die out here. What kind of idiotic, boneheaded plan is that? That's the stupidest.
Leon, stop it. I've made a decision, and you'll obey. You'll obey me, and you'll let me do this for you because that's what a good father is for. Now, get into your suits and get going. Goodbye, guys. Tell your mother that I love her.
I can't believe this. I can't believe he would do this. Every time I think he can't get worse.
Hey, Dolores, after all that talk about destiny, why didn't you fight this?
Because this was what he wanted.
I just can't believe it. It's crazy things like this that are the reason Mom left. Look at that! Hey, Kitty, what you got there?
It's Cinderella.
Dad gave me this children's book a couple years ago for my birthday. I was 15. What was he thinking? I think he must still think of us like we're little kids or something.
That's just typical. He's so completely detached from reality, he doesn't even see us.
There was something in that book that really bothered me. Why didn't the glass slipper turn back when the magic left? All of the other things turned back at the stroke of midnight.
You know, I never thought about that.
It stays because of the magic of the prince's feelings for her.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I always thought.
The prince has magic?
Sort of like magic, I guess. It was because they had feelings for each other that it stayed. He wanted to find Cinderella so bad that it kept the slipper from turning back. It's the magic of love.
Sis, I never thought I'd hear such mush coming out of your mouth.
Well, I think I'm allowed to have a romantic thought.
People's feelings are very strong. They really seem to have so much power in them. I wish I could use magic like that. I could use it to save Sir Uncle. If the prince's feelings can make magic, then why not mine? If I believe hard enough, could it happen?
Huh?
Oh, I wish I could save Sir Uncle. I wish I could.
And even when it escalates to a fight, step back. It's important as a parent to show magnanimity. Sure, I can barely say it. But I guess that's part of why I'm such a big failure at this whole fathering thing. Did my best. What's this now? That's odd. A guidance laser?
Sir Uncle? Sir Uncle!
It's Dollface. Hey, girl, where are you?
I found it, Sir Uncle! I found Khonshu! I found it! Sir Uncle?
Just goes to show that even when things are blackest, there's always hope. In space traffic, that the Army has always had its doubts about space compression navigation. There's still a lot of uncertainty and distrust about using Metatron as a variable.
So, the space was here for that 1 in a million chance that the catapult might actually fail?
Something like that.
Hey, I don't care what it is. It's here.
Leon, ship's repairs are in your hands. Help him out, Dollface.
Oh, okay. These supplies have been sitting here for almost 50 years.
That's all right. Army supplies don't expire for 100 years. Hello.
Wow.
Get everything you think we might need. Don't forget fuel.
Okay.
And don't forget sufficient rations.
All right, I won't. Bye, Dad.
And clothes, too, don't forget. And fuel for the ship. And fresh time.
I said I would already!
I can't accept that! While we're sitting around popping out chairs with our butts, that John Carter is perpetrating evil on Mars!
John Carter? Who the heck is that?
James Lynch and his wretched hellspawn! I am requesting official orders for pursuit immediately! I want authorization!
That exceeds our jurisdiction. Your authority is limited to Earth alone. The Martian Army garrison is notified of a potential problem.
It's not a potential problem! It is a very real...
So long as we remain here, we're out of the Mars surveillance system. We just can't stay here forever.
Suggest you let them.
I'm not by Mars authorities doesn't mean half squat! And I most handle myself after being trashed by one LED 5 years ago!
Excuse me.
5 years ago. Dymo Space, huh?
No, we have no confirmation on their arrival yet.
We've been waiting 2 days already.
They could not have infiltrated Mars without our knowledge, so they haven't arrived.
Be prepared to use any means to recover Isis.
Yes. We have strange new information on the location. What is so strange? There's an army satellite called Kudushu well within our range. Kudushu. Never heard of it before. It's been abandoned for over 50 years, but we've recorded active operations there. I see. Our mark? Very likely. Move on it.
Hey, Dad. Are you ready for dinner? Daddy?
Self-defense force number 1. It's no use. We're helpless against it.
What's that on the screen?
Communication records from the archives. Something called the Dimos affair. There was an accident during a routine test run on new technology. Many people were killed, and the base sustained considerable damage.
Hey, Dad, isn't that...
Yes, Noel, this is the accident that your mother was killed in 5 years ago.
This is it?
That's right. They wouldn't conduct an investigation over it. Relations were so bad. Still are. Earth figured it was just a Mars accident, and nothing to dirty their hands with. Which is why I quit the Army and became a trucker. I knew I had to leave. There was no finding the truth that route, and I had to know what really happened. The only information I could get was that Mars had undertaken some large-scale construction, a secret operation. The Mars Army was planning something big, but I didn't know what. I ran out of answers. There might be some answers here, but this database is in shambles.
Mama was at Dimos, wasn't she? Then there's got to be information about what became of her.
I've been scanning records for hours now, and...
Get out of the way!
We've got to evacuate! Get Dr. Lake out of here!
He said Mama's name!
Yeah, but damn it, where is she?
I can't find Dr. Lake! The port's blocked off! And an alien LED gone wild!
Mama, it's true.
Leon, there's got to be more data than this. See what else is on.
Hey, over here! We have vital signs on this one. Confirmed. She's breathing.
Mama.
It's Rachel.
Dr. Rachel Stewart Links, confirmed. We're transporting her to sickbay.
What else? There's got to be more footage.
I'm working on it.
Hey, what's that?
These are the recovery lists, where the wounded were transported. There she is, Visalia County Army Hospital.
And she's alive.
They lied to us about her death. I can't believe it.
I knew it wasn't true. Rachel.
Everyone is sure late. I wonder what they're doing.
So the Dimos affair began with an AWOL LEV, a Mars-made experiment.
Just one LEV did all that damage to the station? Seems unbelievable to me.
This was no plain LEV. Leon.
Right. I'm bringing it up right now.
We've just captured the new Mars puppet. is beyond belief.
It's Dolores!
What? Dolores? Is that possible, Dad?
No, it's not. Look at the differences. It's not Dolores, but whoever built her probably built that monster as well.
Do you mean Mama built that thing?
And now they're lying about her death to keep it secret.
Either they're lying, or it's possible she's in hiding in order to protect herself.
Of course. After all, she sent Dolores to you, right?
Yes, but we still don't know the exact reasons for it. I mean, just look at all the trouble she's caused.
Is that all I am, Sir Uncle? Trouble?
What are you doing?
She's spying on us.
I never wanted to be trouble, Sir Uncle. Oh, and I've tried so hard.
No, Dollface, listen. Don't take it all out of context, okay? I didn't mean it.
Oh, but you did. I've been nothing but trouble. I don't want to be trouble. No, no more. I'm leaving.
Hey, Dollface, wait! I didn't mean it! Dolores!
I think she's still somewhere inside. I hope.
Isn't there surveillance? Can't we do a scan or something to find her?
System's wrecked, remember? There's a big malfunction.
Well, what happened this time?
Dolores knocked out the sensors, so we could get the Ender into the hangar.
I forgot about that.
It's okay. She's inside, so we don't have to worry.
Well, come on then. Let's form up a search party and find her, shall we? Huh?
You find her.
Hey, now.
I've got to finish resupplying the ship.
Yeah, me too. Good luck.
Now, you two just wait a minute.
You made her run off in the first place, Dad, so find her yourself.
Now that we know Mama's alive, maybe we can get rid of her. That was probably the only reason Mama sent her to us in the first place. Just so we'd know.
What is it with kids nowadays? Why do they always have to fight everything? Someone her size shouldn't be that hard to find. Then again, maybe not. Hey! Dollface! You know I didn't mean to hurt you. Come out, let's talk about this. For her strength and size, she's got the mind of a 5-year-old girl. Well, there's a thought I hadn't considered before. Let's see here. When your child is missing, what to do when your child runs away? Call the police. Well, thanks, that's no help. Hey, Dollface! Enough! Let's talk, okay? Huh? What's this?
Oh, no. I don't want to be like that. Oh, please don't let it happen. Sir Uncle, help me. Help me.
Kudushu, on target. It's just sitting there waiting for us. The surveillance must be offline. This is gonna be so easy. Wait a minute. We can't rush in half-cocked. You're always too impatient to get into the heat of it, aren't you there, Punchy? Don't big brother me, big brother. Right, we're on orders.
So, did you find a good one?
Dad found exactly the thing we need.
It'll do okay. It's well constructed and will hold just fine on re-entry. Nice, ain't it?
So, what about Dolores?
Haven't figured it out yet.
Well, hurry up. We're almost done with preparations.
I'm working on it. Wow, what was that?
Oh no, I'm feeling that feeling again. It felt like something hit us.
The main hatch has been penetrated. Something is breaking into the station.
What is it, Leon? What's something?
I don't know.
There wasn't even a warning alarm.
How many times do I have to remind you, Dad?
Oh, the sensors, right. Okay, you two get to the Ender right away. Prep it for takeoff and be ready on standby. I'm going to get Dolores.
Careful, Dad.
Noel, come on.
Go!
Sir Uncle! Hold on!
Lynx, your fate has finally caught up with you.
Something's coming! I'm tracking a large-scale power surge!
Coming from where? It's ISIS, isn't it?
Look out!
Sir Uncle, are you all right?
Well, I guess that got you out of hiding.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm causing more trouble, aren't I?
That was never true. You've never caused me any personal trouble, and I mean that, doll.
That's not what you...
That was never true.
Never mind what I said there, okay?
What's that?
Aim for the cockpit. We want to try and keep the rest intact. Roger already, okay?
Sir Uncle, it's happening again.
Get a hold of yourself! Try not to lose yourself. Huh? Did you hear me? Now just keep talking to me, doll.
Anti-fortification battle. Switching over to fuselage mode. Particle cannon, output 50%.
Particle cannon! They're going to pulverize the place!
No, I don't want it. Stop! Immense offensive. Sir Uncle!
I'm here.
Make it stop, Sir Uncle! System unstable. Backup analysis commenced.
Stop! You've got to listen to me, doll.
I'm fading. I feel like I'm fading.
If you let that happen, then there'll be real trouble.
System unstable. Sir Uncle. Sir Uncle.
Don't leave me here now. What about the song, doll?
Song?
That's right. The song you learned from Rachel. Sing!
Song from...
Look, I'll help you remember. I'll start singing, and you join in when it comes to you. You think you can do that? Good night, sweet dreams to you. Riding on a ship of clouds. Spread your wide wings. Cover me softly, good night.
Flying ship, dreams of many skies. My memory returns inside the brilliant light. When we move with
It's coming at us, dollface. Huh? We have no choice. It's you. This time we're finishing it.
Sir Uncle, behind you!
It's okay, you're doing great.
I don't feel so well.
Damn! That thing's completely unpredictable.
I gotta make sense of it.
What?
Out of the way, you idiot!
You gotta be kidding me!
Hey, you! Have a few on the house!
Watch out!
No! Anything but my beer stash, you guys.
What's with all the beer?
Whoa! Hey, doll, bring that fancy weapon back online.
Okay, I'll try.
Just give it a shot of minimum power.
That'll only boil water, Sir Uncle.
That's perfect! Go for it!
Okay.
What's that? Make a run for it, Leon!
Right, we're out of here!
Wait, Leon, what about Kitty?
What? Are you nuts?
We can't just leave her.
Worse than Dad, Noel!
I heard that.
Kitty, you were here the whole time.
Great. A Farley barricade. Don't worry, big brother. We'll get him. Take that! No! I didn't mean... Big brother.
How are you now, doll?
Is this sort of what a hangover feels like?
Without my beer, it'll be a while before I know that.
Thank you, Sir Uncle, for helping me.
Well, it was Rachel's song that saved us back there. We have her to thank.
It's just a backwoods place.
It's not the backwoods. Mars is highly developed. Just you wait and see.
Hi, kitten. What book did you bring me today? Oh, it's Sir Uncle's book. A voice photo. Oh. It's Sir Uncle, young.
Relax, smile. Try not to look so nervous already. She'll love it.
Okay, this is pictures in case I'm too nervous to say what I feel.
Why does he have flowers in his hand? Maybe you should have flowers when you want to say what you feel.
No good. Looks like we've been caught. It's the orbital surveillance satellite.
Unidentified ship. State your affiliation and registration.
What happened to your great plan, Dad?
Well, it has nothing to do with me if they change the search patterns.
That satellite's 20 years if it's a day, and they didn't change anything.
Well, might have.
I can't believe this. Just do something useful about this while I stall for time.
Okay, I have a plan now. Dollface, come on.
Sir Uncle?
Can you intercept electromagnetic waves?
Yes, I can. But why?
Make it so.
I have adjusted the defense field and formed a wave deflection field with a radius of 10 kilometers.
Well done, doll. You hear that, Leon? We won't have to worry about them bearing down on us yet. Slick, huh?
State your ship nationality and registration.
This is the UNS Don Torres, Earth Army affiliate. We're on top secret UN orders. Ship's registration codes have not been transmitted. Go ahead.
Confirming. Cannot connect to Relay Bureau.
I don't have time to waste on this. We have our orders.
Warning, warning. You must comply with all directives. Comply with all directives.
He's firing at us, big brother.
Its directive won't let it target us until it can confirm our identity. Dad, use microwaves as a countermeasure. It's an antique and has no defenses against overheating. Dad just shut it down.
Don't be fancy, just blow it out of the way.
If it's heat damage, they'll think it's just a malfunction.
Right, we don't want to call a lot of attention to ourselves. You ready, doll? Get your microwave cannon set up.
My cannon?
Yeah, you remember. You used it before. The microwave cannon from your chest. Just overexpose the satellite so it gets damaged.
All right, I'll give it a small blast.
That's what she calls just a small blast?
Stick with that due to one of your TV dinners.
Undirected actions during an investigation will not be tolerated. Nationality and registration. Excessive electric surge emission.
Good, doll. It's working.
Investigation. Hailing. Unidentified ship. Onboard sabotaging.
Better get another angle. We don't want to hit the ender.
It's not talking anymore.
Like candy from a baby.
Stop the chat. The others will get here any minute. We have to move. What next, Dad?
I know a place to hide. Bring up navigation. Set the coordinates for SG-7.
What is it?
It's remote and we'll be safe there. Sargasso number 7.
What is this place? Wow, what interesting stuff.
Sargasso indeed. How does anyone manage to find their way out once they get in?
Don't worry. SG-7 really stands for Space Garbage Number 7.
A filthy dumping ground. An illegal dump in violation of every waste code in existence.
Leon, you and your corporate bean-counting brain wouldn't understand what the small merchants go through with labor and expenses.
So they come here to get around the red tape.
That's about it.
Well, it's a place to hide, whatever it is. But how are we going to get down to Mars?
We can't go to Deimos, so they'll expect that.
Okay, well, we have a lot of garbage here to work with. Non-combustibles and such. Heat-repelling boards, ceramics.
You mean we could put together some sort of capsule to go down in?
That's my girl. You catch on quick.
No, Dad! Build a capsule. I said it as a joke. What are you, crazy?
We'll remodel our container as a landing capsule so we can get down to Mars.
Did you just say? Well, that's completely insane, Dad.
Insane.
He has just gone insane, Leon. No man in his right mind would even consider it.
Your old man's in his right mind all the time. Thank you very much. If you want to win the respect of your children, always be a role model for how to act. Oh, screw all that.
Screw all what?
Never mind. Just put your heads together and come up with a design.
We've got no design experience.
Well, here's your chance.
Wait a sec. This isn't just a school project. If it doesn't work, we all die.
Well, every man has to put it all on the line 1 or 2 times in his lifetime, you know?
First off, this has been like 8 or 9 already. And secondly...
How many plans do you have that you actually thought through?
Just forget the stupid plans. He's making making all this stuff up is you just go on and on.
Huh. Any better ideas, Pumpkin?
Let's ride Dolores. It'll take a few trips, but it'll be safe.
That'll never work.
But they'll detect us then.
They'll be on the lookout for LEV action to begin with. We've got one shot. It's all or nothing, okay?
It's always all or nothing.
Deceleration completed. We're entering the atmosphere.
Big brother, we better get down, okay? I swear.
Everyone remain calm.
Remain calm? We're plummeting in a casket made of garbage!
It looks like it's all going well for now.
What do you mean for now? What was that?
Don't worry, Pumpkin. The heat-resistant boards will keep us from burnout.
Nice try, but no cigar!
The problem is Mars's outer atmosphere is 3 times as dense as Earth!
I don't know how we can make it
What
hold.
if Dolores supported it from underneath to slow the acceleration?
The container's too unstable for it to work! The force of Dolores pushing upward against the pressure would crush us! No! 2 of the outer layers are ripping off together now!
What did I tell you?
Wait! Stop! Well, that sucked all over.
We've died 5 times already.
It's not going to work, and I'm out of ideas.
Leon, you mustn't give up. I'm counting on you, son.
Count on this, Dad. I've been a failure at every single thing I've ever tried to do in my life.
Dollface, we're back to hauling garbage.
Okay.
Well, this isn't the best, but I don't expect you'll find any heat-resistant titanium out here. Beggars can be choosers in a place like this.
Hey, Dad! Check it out!
Did you find something worth using over there?
It's perfect! A lightweight sort of styrofoam-like fake bat.
Well done, Noel. It'll make a great ceramic heat shield for the outer surface. Excellent work.
Well, as a former construction site boss, I certainly know my building material.
Yeah, it's a handy skill.
Touchdown! It just might work! I think we've actually got ourselves a capsule.
Way to go, kids. We're on our way.
Okay, but that's just the simulation.
How hard would it be to keep a positive attitude for a change?
Look, I'm not all that crazy about the idea of becoming a shooting star. Isn't that right, Kitty Poo Poo?
Well, you can like it or not, but this is the way we're going, okay?
I knew you'd say that.
We'll attach one of those heat panels over on this end, and it'll be fine.
I love that. It'll be fine. Like half done.
When I say fine, it'll be sufficient for the task. There you go, being negative again.
Hey, we're negative here for a reason, Dad. To save our butts.
Look, don't blow your stack. It's going to be fine. I mean, really fine, not just some sort of so-so fun. So stop worrying, all right?
Okay, Dad, whatever. But every time you make a decision, it blows up.
And the saddest part is that you don't even realize it. This one's empty. Give me another.
You got it!
What is she doing? You guys know?
You told her to stand guard, didn't you?
Who knows? She's just a machine. Can a machine get bored?
I'm beginning to think she might be more. What is it?
Stop fooling around and wasting time.
You're the one who asked, Dad.
Just get back to work.
Never thought you'd be in a hurry to leave Bender.
We finished it somehow. And you know, it's gonna all work out. Yeah. You kids about ready now?
To get into our floating tombstone?
It's actually not too bad for the lousy materials we had to work with, I guess.
That's the right spirit there, Leon. I knew you could do it. Front and center now, dollface. Let's go. Huh?
What does she have there? Sir, Uncle, will you have this?
What? What is it, doll? A giant cabbage? A cauliflower?
It's a rose, Sir Uncle.
A rose?
For when you want to say how you feel about someone.
You don't say.
Sir Uncle,
It's a great thing, doll, but we can't take it with us. It's too big.
But I made it for you.
There's an old saying, let the lilies lie. These things should stay in their natural habitat.
It's not a lily, it's a rose.
Well, they're both flowers, right?
I can't believe this nonsense.
Oh, leave her alone. I think it's cute.
Like this?
Yeah, maybe a little more to the right. No left. Okay, perfect. And if you just give it a little spin, I don't think anyone will complain about it. She did well with that scrap metal. I almost wonder if we shouldn't let her put her talent to use in the capsule. Hey, Leon, Dollface.
What is it?
Let's rethink our design for a minute.
What?
Just want to tack on a couple of fail-safe devices.
There's always something else.
All right. Only one of us can go down to the cockpit, so we're going to draw straws. You two pick. Longwind is the winner.
And you, Dad?
I'm responsible for the shebang. I'll pass.
Okay.
We have a winner.
Hey, wait! That doesn't count. The cat doesn't count.
Hey, Kitty's part of the family too, you know.
You mean you'll take his side, big brother?
You're just a poor loser.
Oh, why couldn't I be a cat?
Oh, my darling, please forgive me, Enter. You've been such a loyal, good friend to me all these years, and this is how I repay you, by abandoning you in a heap of space junk.
Come on, Dad. This is pathetic. Get a hold of yourself. She'll just drift like the rest of the garbage.
Have some respect. She's part of the family.
Dad! No, I mean there's a chance to recover her.
No, just let... Goodbye, Ender. May we meet again.
This time we'll go to primary deceleration.
I can't go. This is crazy. Call the whole thing off.
Calm down, Noel. The whole thing will be over in no time at all.
This should be a real hoot. We've got a spray gun for a deceleration rocket.
Okay, so we won't have any control. What's your point?
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Let me out of this flying death trap.
Resignation is important in a man.
I'm not a man.
Commencing secondary deceleration. Can you stop screaming already?
We're going to die anyway.
That's getting very irritating, Noel.
Is Dolores keeping up with us, son?
Not a clue here, Dad. We've got no communication.
Sounds like we lost a layer of heat shield just now.
I know, but you think it'll keep?
Let's see. It'll break away from the outer hull first, which should maintain our balance. And if not, well, then we're toast.
Oh, help me, help me, help me, help me.
Dolores will be able to keep up. No problem.
I really hope so.
No more!
It's going way too fast.
We did it. We made it into the lower strata. We cleared a major hurdle. See? I kept telling you it'd be all right, Noel. Noel? Well, that's okay if you pass out. After all, you're only a girl. What? Leon? Oh, good grief. Let's see. Hey, Dollface, are you there?
Yes, sir, Uncle.
Good girl. Time for you to jump in now.
Right.
Hey, take it easy, girl, or the whole thing will come apart.
Right.
Now, let's have a nice soft landing. Hey, we've made it this far already, haven't we? You know, Doll, if I hadn't seen that road you made, we'd all be pushing up Davy. That's not good. Everybody stay calm. We're on the surface, but we just hit the ocean, that's all.
The ocean?
Yeah, we have to stop the flooding or we'll sink for sure.
Don't we have an airbag for impact?
They haven't deployed.
Sir, Uncle.
The hatch is stuck due to the water pressure.
Oh, we're filling up fast here.
New tactic. Let it fill. When the capsule fills, it'll balance the pressure.
Did we hit bottom?
No, we we should be in a shallow right now.
What's happening now?
We're starting to rise a little. Don't question good fortune. Ready the airbags.
What's all this?
Mars Wheeze. It's a seaweed plant.
A seaweed plant?
To increase oxygen, they bioengineered the seaweed for the oceans, but low gravity made it grow out of control. One of those giant bubbles it trapped must have carried us to the surface. You know, we're the luckiest family ever. And Leon, my boy, you made me proud.
Did I, Dad?
Like a hot shower to make you feel good all over. Here I am. I've become a fish. But where are the other fishes? Why aren't there any around? It's just all seaweed here. Maybe they are hiding.
Oh, it's nice to finally have some real food for a change. No rations. I never ever want to eat emergency rations ever again.
Hey, Mary, stop being a pig.
Oh, it's all right. We don't mind if you guys make yourselves at home with us while you're here with us. We're so cut off from the world that company's a pleasure.
Yeah, we don't get many visitors out here. Sorry to hear you were shipwrecked.
What the? That alarm buzzer almost never goes off.
Well, I guess we're having lots of visitors today, huh, Joey? Probably the nuts. That wacko protest group that comes around here. You know, wanting to restore Mars to its natural environment.
So, do those guys give you much trouble way out here? Sounds like dangerous work.
Don't worry, they're a pacifist group. Our man Wilson is more than enough to work things out.
Hey, do you guys know the story of John Carter? Oh, dirty.
Yeah, I know that story. John Carter on Mars, right? That was a story written 2 centuries ago about a man from Earth who had adventures on Mars.
I remember that. It had all these made-up words. Like Karu was a greeting, and Saku meant jump. They loved that one because Earth people could jump really high.
Boy, you guys really read that stuff a lot, didn't you?
Well, it's always been a dream of mine to make Mars a planet teeming with life. To be just like how it's portrayed in the story.
So, you remember what happens to Carter?
He marries a Mars princess and becomes the leader of the Mars army.
Hey, that makes Mama a princess.
What? Did you just say Mary?
Wish you could meet Wilson. He's always so busy, but really a great guy.
He just come on recently, but he's really done us good. We're fortunate to have his leadership.
That was excellent work, gentlemen. You guys were right on time.
The others are seaweed food now. Be right back.
Hey, wait up!
Do you mind if a guy takes a dump?
It's the last door on the left.
No manners. It's no wonder the princess ran out on the captain.
There are many chances to show true fatherliness. Not just when dealing with one's children, but in caring for the world at large. Fathers are models for everyone. Huh? Something's wrong. I know that sound too well.
You had all better cooperate or you'll get the same.
What have you done to Morris there?
Well, so much for the pacifist faction. These guys are dead serious.
I didn't hear anything except for the residents, but I know there's a girl. I'm thinking there might be others. Why don't you take a look around?
Got it.
Right.
LEV team, we have taken control now. Are you ready for your orders?
We'll arrive shortly at the supply line. As soon as we're set up, we'll deliver our demands. Hurry!
Roger.
Up ahead, the seawater intake entrance. Hey, why don't you wake up over there?
Are there any fish here?
Did you say something?
No.
You didn't hear a voice?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Do you know where the fish are?
What's out there?
There must be some underwater interference.
Ah! Dude, you have something stuck on your LED! What the hell is that?
It's the fish!
Didn't your mother teach you to look both ways? A propulsion bullet tracer. Lock it on the target, and there's no way you can miss. Fancy equipment for wannabe terrorists. Well, that's all right. I'll take it. And I think you guys must have Army connections. Dollface, you read me? Come in, Doll. She must be out of radio range. Well, that's the brakes. I'll have to wing this one on my own.
Tell me where!
What is this? Maybe the seaweed mutated. It's possible.
This'll do. It's a photon laser refitted for combat use. It'll slice a person's innards to pieces. You guys can take over all the plant biospheres you want, but Mars will never return to its original state.
Stop it! We're not resisting here!
I warned you not to smart off at me, you punk. What's up? Did you find something?
Yo.
Hey, look, it's Dad! What do you mean, Dad? Oh, I mean... Jim, Dad, Jim.
Let's tie up that one and we'll lock the door.
Jim, we have to do something.
Looks like you took a pretty bad beating there.
So what are we gonna do now, Jim?
I'm making a plan even now.
You can't go out!
I've got plenty of experience fighting their kind.
We have a few emergency weapons around, just in case.
Then get them and keep yourself hidden.
We're coming with you to help.
No way. These are serious guys and they mean business. I don't want any amateurs coming with me. I'm a trained soldier and you'll only get hurt. Hey, you.
Yes?
Is there a place where you can watch over the entire plant?
Watch over? We have a control room to oversee operations.
Your terrorist is there then, and I'm going after him.
But Wilson was in the control room.
I wonder. All of you stay in here and barricade the door.
Oh no, Wilson.
George, answer me. Why have we lost contact?
Shut up! George won't be answering your call.
What?
You can call yourself an environmental normalist or whatever, but I doubt your fuzzy philosophy will hold up to any real scrutiny, you self-righteous wacko. I'm on my way to get you, you murdering punk.
Who is this? Identify.
Identify? Let's see. I'm John Carter! I'm your worst nightmare and I'm coming for you, punk! That should be enough to take the heat off the others and get them coming after me.
All right, you two. Frankie and Oscar, take out that irregular calling himself John Carter. Nobody's going to stand in my way. Nobody! I'm gonna pocket the profits to get off this craggy rock once and for all.
Here's a good chance to exercise some fatherly guidance. Well, of a sort, I guess. It certainly beats changing diapers.
What was it that you said about that weird voice before?
Knock it off! Quit fooling around and get rid of that thing!
Right, like I'm just gonna waltz off the elevator. Too many freaking floors. This is a pain. Even with the density difference. I'm getting old.
Hey!
They got a bubble on me now. Looks like this could be the last hurrah.
We gotta make our demands to Camaria's Ministry of Home Affairs.
I know that. But I can't do anything when the LEV team hasn't checked in to report the status of the electrical and oxygen lines, and the irregulars haven't been taken care of. I am surrounded by incompetence, and nothing's gone as planned!
Well, this is very strange. Oh, honestly.
There's just no breaking the thing.
Why won't you tell me about the fishes? Oh, this is very annoying. What are you?
Oh, it's an LED!
You are very rude.
That's a battle model! LED team, do you copy? Come in, LED team. Oh, damn! Now what's up?
What's going on here?
What the hell was that? No good. It's a lost cause and I'm going down. Huh? A sensor. Take this.
We haven't been beat just yet. If you weren't so incompetent, leaving so many holes, you let the fox escape. Now go flush him out. You go and join them. No, wait a minute. Prepare the plane for an emergency takeoff in case it's necessary.
Huh? I'll see to it.
I've never been in a fight. Not one like this, anyway.
Well, let's go. It's not like we can't do something. We're not helpless here.
Dad said we weren't to leave the room.
Morris was my friend, and now he's dead because of them. I can't just do nothing.
There's no running from this. Who knows what might happen to us?
I was told not to leave the ocean by myself, but now I don't know what to do. Where's Sir Uncle?
What a mess.
This way! Surround him!
These guys are swarming like flies out there. It's just little old me against all of you. This sucks. I'm completely surrounded now. Dear Rachel, I know I was a lousy husband. I just want you to know I want to say some things I never said. No, wait. Not yet! The release of oxygen has increased the pressure outside. Damn, that thing's built well.
Yeah, so there's funny here. Hold your breath. Breathe.
You're not going to die, but you will have a serious migraine.
Hey.
Who are you?
My name's Johnson.
So tell me where you've been all this time.
Yeah, something happened right as I got to the control room. So I've been out this whole time. Otherwise, I'd have never gotten away.
Well, that was lucky, wasn't it, that you escaped? Do you have any idea who I am?
Mr. John Carter? Of course. I mean, that's what Joey told me.
Is that right? But why would he tell you something like that, huh? That's the name I gave to the man leading the terrorists. But somehow you know. Right. Don't you move a muscle, smart.
Wilson, I'm glad you're okay. We were really worried for a minute.
You knocked out those people and put emergency masks on them, Dad?
Joey! Hey, Jim, thanks a lot.
Daddy!
Don't anybody move, or I'll blast their head right off.
It's him.
Hey, Wilson, ease up. These guys aren't the terrorist intruders.
Joey, would you wake up already? This guy's running the whole operation.
Please tell them it isn't true. Wilson.
Well, looky here. Karu.
What are you doing, old man? Pleading for your miserable life?
I guess you're not familiar with the series. Noel? Duck! You did real good, Noel.
Hey!
Man, that guy doesn't give up easily, does he?
Damn it! We're done for here! Let's get the hell out!
Huh?
Right!
Dolphins!
I've been waiting for you, Sir Uncle.
We'll talk later. Follow that man. It's up to you now, doll.
Got it!
What? Something is following us. It's their LED. That thing's got speed like nothing I've seen before. But it's an LED. I don't care. Just step on it. Ah!
You're not getting away, punk. Huh? I meant to do it that way.
Sir Uncle, you shouldn't tell a lie.
Joey! If you abandon this rotten planet, there's still hope. There's nothing here for you. Joey, don't be a moron.
Mars isn't a rotten planet. This is still just a young planet, Wilson. It's only got some growing pains is all.
Ha! Just because you're bitter doesn't give you the right to step on anybody else's dream, let alone threaten their lives.
What do I care if you send me to prison? That's no worse than being stuck here on Mars.
I know it must be bad here, but that's a bit extreme, don't you think?
You saved our skins. If you guys hadn't come along, I don't know what would have happened.
Thanks for everything. We appreciate the supplies and your hospitality. But we better be going.
So hey, I want to ask you something. You people aren't really ocean surveyors, are you?
Some things you're better off not knowing.
Huh.
The government agencies will handle the rest. Good luck.
Thanks. But hey, wait. Wait a minute. Where are you going?
You said shores that way, right?
Graveyard, Sir Uncle. I don't like this one bit. I want us to hurry Jessica now.
Good girl. Let's get going.
Just leave it to me.
My fellow countrymen, I stand here before you in gratitude for the glorious liberation of Anteria which your sacrifices helped bring about. Your sacrifices and your courage. Liberated from Earth's control, we are a truly free nation. It is true that there was a voice of opposition to liberty, but we are the hope of Mars. In us we see the future of a liberated Mars, a Mars without Earth's cruel hand upon it. We fight for peace, not just for ourselves, but for future generations who will be born in the peace we will win. 80 years ago we came to Mars, and 80 years of oppression have welcomed us here. This is the end of that era. My fellow countrymen, we stand on the threshold of our long-awaited victory. We must never forget the sacrifices of those who have already given their lives, nor hesitate to do the same if we are called to it. We must never forget the horror that was the living Holocaust of Anteria as we experienced it under Earth's harsh rule. To forget this is to destroy the very freedom we rightly deserve. To forget this is to deny what we do now to make Mars truly free in the name of all that is true and just. My dear Mars, I commend and congratulate you, all who grasp this key to freedom! I'm thankful to have been able to say as much. Upper House member Zach Digiro. A drink.
Yet another victory, Tusha. Your patriotic spirit is much welcome these days.
I'm surprised a moderate member of Parliament would dirt his feet in a place like this. But I thank you for your compliment.
I do, however, disagree with your tone. You may rouse the crowd, Tusha, but your opinions do not speak for the whole of Mars, and you know it.
You amuse me.
You are reckless and lack the diplomacy for a permanent peace. You're inciting violence against Earth on behalf of an unprepared Basilia.
It's not a lost cause. Basilia's Buffram army is not just decoration.
Clemenger. Next Clemenger.
If anything is the true strength of the people, it's Buffram. Buffram is Mars' best hope for a future.
You are from Neridum, aren't you? What would a mere weapons dealer understand about the readiness of a people against an attack from Earth?
I know a lot. I know that Mars has magic on its side. It's Metatron that is going to win this war.
And what's that for?
Please, excuse me. I couldn't resist the opportunity.
What?
I thought you might like a tiny demonstration of the power that Metatron is going to bring to our glorious revolution. Nereidum's Metatron technology and Buffrum's army will bring Earth to its knees.
Huh.
A butterfly orchid, how rare.
I acquired this one from Earth, actually. I was told that you were partial to orchids.
A little hobby. Mars' vegetation is so rough because of its hostile environment.
The vegetation is not the only thing that's rough around here. Your relations with the moderate factions could also use some softening up.
Some things don't ever change. War is war. We're in a very delicate situation now because the Jehuti seizure failed, and now Antaria must be sacrificed by the Buffram army. It's rather unfortunate. And there's the matter of this pesky bug that's gotten away from us, which also needs to be dealt with.
A pesky bug? What is it?
This was the issue that I wanted to speak with you about. ISIS was sighted on the open sea off Chimeria.
What? This was confirmed?
I don't think it'll make it to Mars. We're following this James Lynx. He may have ISIS, but no idea of the force of the Buffram army.
You know, he's not invested in the larger conflict at all. He's looking to rescue his wife, and I don't blame him for that.
You said you were working on new technology to replace ISIS.
We'll deliver on schedule just as promised, but the details aren't important until it's up and running.
Schedules and time frames don't stick.
Yes, that is precisely why it's so important to recover ISIS, regardless of the consequences.
The longer this takes to get into place, the more likely it will be detected by Earth. And we can't openly back you before Parliament, so I hope you've taken appropriate measures.
The reformation on the new unit is complete, then?
Yes.
Have them stand by in the vicinity of Basilia and await my orders. Something's come up and we're changing the plan.
You mean you intend to divert the moderate faction? But what about ISIS?
I will turn that matter over to Sobek. I'm taking command.
Yes.
The time is drawing near. I'm counting on you.
There's been a change of plan.
What about getting ISIS?
The recovery of ISIS is no longer a concern of ours.
I don't wish to be removed from the task until I have completed the job.
What you want is irrelevant. You have your orders.
You have no idea what it's been like. From the time we were children, he worshipped me.
Because we shared a face, I assumed you were prepared.
I murdered my brother and you don't get it. And you never will, you monster!
You're a fool. How can you so flippantly disregard your vow? Don't be an idiot.
What the? I'll avenge my brother in my own way.
Idiot.
Preparations for takeoff have been completed, Sobek. Prepare to launch orbital frames.
Okay, where are we and what's with this crap?
Well, it should be escorted.
Does anybody actually live here?
I was here some years ago, and this isn't as I remember it.
Oh, real air at last.
It's kind of hot on Mars. I think I should cut my hair. What's this?
It's a cornfield. The gravity is so low, it gets much bigger.
Is it edible?
It's only good fertilizer.
Yeah, that figures.
And maybe stock feed. Hey, Kitty! Kitty! I lost Kitty.
That's too bad.
I'm gonna go find her. Be right back!
Come on, Leon. Let's go look for a transport.
That sounds good. I'm not getting back in the capsule to go all the way back to Basilia.
What about me? What should I do?
Dollface, why don't you go help Noelle find a kitten? That'll be enough.
Okay.
Well, this seems like a strange place to find in the middle of a field.
I'd just like to know where the heck all the people are.
Huh. Well, it looks like it's in running order.
It's perfect.
And it's mine.
Huh?
So, what happened here? The last time I was here, this was a growing community. So where did all the people disappear to?
What do you think happened in a place with such a harsh environment? Everyone who was here has gone now to find something better.
What about you? You didn't just run off. Don't you think it's strange having the whole place? Just you and the kid all alone?
You're too young to understand.
Huh?
It's not as if they left because they wanted to.
You just said they pulled up. I mean, it seems a bit selfish just to dump you with the kid and all.
Silence! You have never plowed the dirt of Mars or worked at this brutal life? We toiled here in daily peril of our lives to grow something as useless as this corn. But it was our 50 years, and we kept it for that very reason. We lived for here, and we died for here. Do you understand? It's a difficult life, but at least it's a free one. So take the transport if it will take you away and leave us in peace.
Well, what do you think about it, Noel?
It checks out, Dad. I think it'll be able to get us there fine.
Where's Leon?
Big brother? He was around here somewhere.
I'll round him up. You hold down the fort. The graves of the kids' mom and dad?
Yeah, probably. Dad, it doesn't seem right. Just that old man and the girl running this whole place on their own out in the middle of nowhere.
To us, no. But towns like this are common on Mars. They lived exiled lives here.
Huh?
Earth continues to send ship after ship of settlers to colonize. But their extensive efforts to change Mars' environment haven't proven that the planet can properly sustain them. But as long as the problem isn't on Earth, Earth officials turn a blind eye.
But that's so wrong, Dad.
Maybe, but it's the way it's always been done. Since the colonization began, this has been a nightmare. Sad. Huh?
What's with the flash already? What are you taking our pictures for, and who do you think you are?
I have permission to be here from the government of Kineria. See?
You're from the Gaia Times? But that means you come from Earth.
So you want to do me a favor and pose like you were before, on your knees in front of the grave? Because that was a really good picture.
Huh?
Huh? Oh. Here. Go on. We'll take it. Come on, that's gotta be worth more than enough for your time. What, are you proud? This is practically a month's worth of wages. Or are you just greedy, like they say all Martians are?
Let's go.
Don't tell me now I've offended you. Hey!
What the heck was her problem?
Arrogant opportunist reporter making crass assumptions about Martians.
Yeah, I got that too.
Oh, Sir Uncle!
What now?
Good work, doll. Maybe you finally found your true calling. That looks like trouble.
Who are you?
Real? Are you all right? Leon, take the old man and the girl and find cover.
Right!
Why can't anyone just leave us in peace?
Keep moving. Stupid idiot!
What are you doing?
Noel, go!
Huh? Oh, this is just rich. Perfect. Alien robots battling out on Mars. This'll sound like hotcakes.
Do you want to get yourself killed standing up here like this? Come on!
Listen, Dollface, take the fight outside. Let's not risk any lives.
Get in, quick!
Right!
Who's that?
Just get in.
village, and a father who will not abandon tradition. Persuasion fails. Oh, this is good. This is really, really good. Oh, yeah. Son slumps his shoulders in defeat. A tearful farewell for all. Ow!
I said get in
Where are you
dodge!
going exactly? Hey!
Head for the windbreak. Set us at a 2 o'clock bearing.
Right!
I thank you for your concern, young man, but I have no intention of leaving our home.
Having trouble shaking him down here. Joel, watch out! What the heck is that?
I don't know, but I can do it.
Ah, look at that explosion!
That was rough. Are you all right?